Yo, yo, yo! What's happening? You alright, or Happy Big Friday! Good timing, Shiny Anklet. Good timing. Happy Big Friday, buddy. And with the first as well. Apple's in the chat for Shiny Anklet. How are you, buddy? How's the week been treating you? Hope you had a good one, right? Hope your weekend is set to be awesome as well. I'm still feeling really rough, guys. I really am. I worked all day today. Very tired. Very rough. But that's not gonna stop me, right? As they say in show business, the show must go on. We're gonna power through today. And crack on with some Fallout New Vegas. The house always wins. Hey Kip, happy Big Friday. How are you, Kip? We'll start getting shout outs rolling. Right, hope you're doing well. Hope everyone feels a lot better than I do. Right. Got one more day of work. I'll work tomorrow. And if I survive that, then I can chillax. Sue didn't delete my first this time.
I'm God.
I'm not sure Sue's here. She's not very well either. Laughter gets me every time.
Okay.
I've got this hoodie on, right? I'm between, like, really warm. My face and my head feels really warm, but I put this on because my body was cold. I'm going to take it off now, though, because I'm really, really warm again. Really, really warm again. Before anyone comments on my hair as well, it's been tied up all day. I don't need to wash it, right? Do you have a cold? I think so. It's all in my head, though. It's all in my sinuses and my throat. It started on, I'd say Wednesday. Started feeling it on Wednesday. This morning when I woke up though, or earlier on today, that's when it was the worst. That's when it was the worst. I was coughing, spluttering, my throat was on fire. I've got better throughout the day, but I think I'm just really tired now. So it's really weighing on me, you know? Because I'm a little tired. It's not going to spoil us having fun tonight though, guys. Don't worry about that, right? Don't worry about that. Nothing would stop me from Fallout Fridays, right? That would be an outrage if we didn't have Fallout Fridays this week. Let's see. All the old folks getting ill. It's definitely going round, right? My family's had it. First of all, my brother had it, and my mum had it on the weekend. I think she's still not well with it. It's going round in work as well. Sue Ellen's not very well. It's definitely going round, right? The lurgy's definitely going round. Don't push yourself too hard for us. Thank you, Kip. Thank you for your concern. Get some honey and some tea. I'm on the old squash at the moment. Right? But like I say, we'll have some fun tonight. We'll have some fun tonight regardless. We'll have a good stream. And I've got some plans in mind of what we're going to do, which is basically going to carry on with what we started last week. We've been to Camp Forlorn Hope, right? And we're going to be doing some little bits and pieces around the Mojave now. Doing a little bit of work for the NCR today, contrary to the title of the stream. All right, we're doing a house run overall, but it doesn't mean that we'll be doing bits and pieces for the other factions from time to time. The run for house can't really start off proper until we hit the strip anyways. Which I'm not sure how long that's going to take before we actually get to meet the man himself. But today we'll have some fun, right? Even if it's just a bit of wandering around Mojave, doing bits and pieces, having a real nice time, right? Real nice time out in the Mojave wastes. Don't worry, we'll get to that momentarily, right? I know that's why you're here, is for the video games. The video games, am I right? So, without further ado, by the way, everything should sound and look fine. If not, if there's any issues at all, please let me know in the chat and I will fix that as soon as I know about it, right? But let's hop on over to the game. Here we are. We're in Novak right now in our house. I did all my inventory management between now and last week. At least I think I did. I should have double checked, right? Oh, and that's right. We've got this gun, right, at the end of last week, which is going to be pretty much our endgame weapon. This is going to be the thing that carries us through the game. It's the unique variant of the plasma rifle called the Q35 Matter Modulator. I didn't know this because I didn't look it up prior to picking it up last week. It only requires a strength of 2. It's a flipping gun that we can... Oh, I didn't mean to fire that. Sorry, Boone. Didn't mean to spook you there, buddy. It's a weapon that we can actually use proper, which is very nice indeed. Right, if we... Sweet devil. Sue Ellen, happy Big Friday.
Cheer 150, you are on the big screen on my end. Can you wave real quick so that my judgmental neighbor, who's spying in my living room, thinks I totally lost? Sue Ellen Tony cheered 150 bits.
Hello neighbor. Let me pause and change scenes just for you, Sue Ellen. Thank you for those tig biddies, right? Hello, Sue Ellen's neighbor. There we go. How was that? That's the least I could do for you, Sue Ellen, for all those tig biddies. Thank you very much, and happy Big Friday, Sue Ellen. I know you're not feeling too well at the moment, but happy Big Friday all the same. My voice might slip in and out of really nasally tonight as well, and really croaky. So I apologize in advance for that. What is the best place that we're going to be at? I marked out where I was looking for at the end of last week's stream. It's right over by here. I think I was looking in the completely wrong direction, right? So we're going to go to Sharecropper Farms to begin with. Yeah, now it looks funny. Thanks. And hey, Shanklets. Hello, everyone. Happy Big Friday. Right, we're going to head down in this direction. There's going to be a couple of locations that we pick up around here. Because if I just go into the map, just to show that off. The gun runners are here. We can make a lot of money off of the gun runners. Possibly pick up a few bits and pieces from there as well. Because, as you all know, I'm carrying a small arsenal around with me. I could totally become a weapons dealer at this point. That's how much... like ordnance we're carrying around with us. From there as well, we got the Crimson Caravan Company. We could go there to see Ringo to get the rest of the money that he owes us. Also pick up a few bits and pieces and continue with Cass's companion quest line there as well. And over in this direction, round about, I think it's like slightly over to the right of Crimson Caravan, we've got the New Vegas Clinic as well, where we can pick up some implants to improve our stats a little. I definitely want the intelligence bobblehead. Beg your pardon. That's wrong game, right? I would definitely want the intelligence implant, and I definitely want the strength one as well. Aerotech! This is where I wanted to come to at the end of last week. Right? So in we pop. This I want to do before we go to Cottonwood Cove, because there's an NPC that I want to speak to here first of all, before we go there, that's connected to a quest there. You could do the quest without speaking to this NPC, but if you speak to him first, it's worth a lot more XP, so that's why I want to do it this way. Plus, I've never done it this way on stream either, as well. And then also, we're going to go around and do Return to Sender. So we're going to be going to all the ranger stations, or as many as we possibly can, because they're quite scattered across the map. The reason why I want to do that now is because that's key to the quest for Forlorn Hope, Restoring Hope. And on top of that as well, I've not angered the Legion yet. I've not angered them yet. So it's best to travel around as much as we need to now. Without the possibility of bumping into Legion assassin squads, because there's quite a lot of locations around the map where they have a chance to spawn in as well. Hey Risky, what's up buddy? Happy Big Friday dude, how are you? What, he's actually on time? No wonder it's raining. How you doing buddy? Kipsters, I like that. I like that. Right, now, I believe he is located in this tent, if I'm not mistaken. Right, so let's go inside. Tent flap to Aerotech tent. Ah, this guy is the guy that I want to speak to. Frank Weathers. Hello, dude.
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
Who are you?
My name's Frank Weathers. I'm a farmer, got a few hundred acres near Junktown. Well, I was.
Happy Big Friday,
Guess
Goku.
I'm not much
How are
of
you,
anything now.
buddy? Happy and on-time Friday. Let's go. How are we doing? Happy Big Friday, everyone. Happy Big Friday, Risky and Goku. What do you know about the Legion?
They're cannibals, slavers, and worse.
I don't know about
I
cannibals.
hear rumors they're poised to overrun the entire
Right.
Colorado River Valley, and even the army won't be enough to stop them. One of the officers here, or Pete McCarran, might be able to tell you more.
Andy, you suck so much at your punctuality, the whole chat is confused. By the way, as well, just FYI, if I make any strange noises, any snivels, any coughs, any splutters, I apologize in advance, okay? I'm going to sound really weird today as well. I can already hear it myself. I'm going to sound really nasally and croaky. So, my apologies. I'm just ill. I'm ill. Why'd you come all the way out to New Vegas?
Why does anybody? I thought I'd strike it rich at the table.
Strange
Make my
noises,
fortune and never have to plow those damn fields again. I just wanted to provide for my family.
Does everything sound okay,
Now
guys?
they're gone.
It's not too quiet? Too
All
loud?
gone. God forgive me.
What happened to your family?
We were crossing the Mojave, not far from Searchlight, when a band of Caesar's Legion slavers came out of nowhere. They took my family.
Now, with basic intelligence check of only 5, we can ask him, wait a minute, why didn't they take you too?
God help me. I ran. I abandoned my family to those butchers. Not a day goes by I don't hate myself.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you for that. Apothecary, what's up, buddy? How are you? Happy Big Friday. Thank you for the hydrate. I would say delicious, but tastes a little weird. It's probably because I'm ill, right? Why isn't that auto type? Carry 4 souls. There you go, buddy. Let's get you a shout out. Let's get you a shout out. Comes with age. Strange noises. It does come with age. Especially when you get up and sit down, right?
My modders, you guys gotta remember to do that command.
Dang, does this look nicer than I remember?
Oh no, oh no.
Oh no. Get him. Whoa. Whoa, that damage was insane.
Can I hit? Oh my god.
Oh no!
That's so dumb.
Oh, how unlucky, right? How unlucky. How are you doing? Thank you. No worries, buddy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, buddy. How are you? Happy Big Friday. I'm a little under the weather, but that's not going to stop me today. I'm still here to have fun and hang out with you guys. Hope everyone else is good, though. Right. What's that about yesterday's squash? That's why it tastes weird. This is fresh squash. I poured it right before stream. It's fresh. To be honest with you, the weird taste might be that it's just a little weak, that's all. It's more water than squash. Right. Just tastes a little weak, I think. The little bit of backwash. 1 hit almost kills. I know, that was insane. That was insane damage. He knew, though, right? He knew. A couple of hits and he was history. That's why he mobbed you like that. Didn't let you get another blow in. Right. Wow, some protector you turned out to be.
Go ahead, mock me. Nothing you say can be worse than my own shame.
I'm so sorry. Can I help?
You do that for a complete stranger? Thank you, my friend. The army says they don't
Left
have
my
people
heart.
manpower,
That's what I
as
was
if the
after,
city is more
right.
important. From what
If
I've
you pick
gathered
up
from
this
NCR
quest
Rangers,
this
they were
way,
most likely taken to Cottonwood Cove.
you get more
We'll start
experience than you would otherwise, right? Goodbye, Frank Weathers.
there. Goodbye.
All right, Frank Weathers is a bit of a coward and a bit of a horrible bastard. It turns out later on. I don't usually come to Aerotech, so I'm gonna have a little wander around while we are here. I want to talk to this guy, Bert Gunnarsson.
Welcome, sister.
Nice bandana.
How can I help you?
What's the deal with all these refugees?
Poor lost souls,
Look how
most of
cool he
them.
is wearing a
They
bandana.
thought to come to New Vegas and find their fortunes
All the
on its
smiles. What's up,
shining
buddy?
strip. But the journey is
Mecca
often
boy
long,
boy. Happy Big
the price to
Friday,
enter
brother.
the
Happy
city
Big
is
Friday
steep.
to you as well, all the smiles.
Those who could not pay ended up
Yeah,
here.
you a shout out. We haven't missed
hoping
any
to earn
shout
the
outs
caps
today,
they
right?
need. Some find
Any
honest
mistakes
labor.
today, I apologize
More
for in
fritter away
advance.
what little they've saved on crooked gambling and cheap liquor. Still,
This guy's
I
cool.
minister to them as I can.
He's a ghoul wearing a bandana. I like this guy. Let me pull the trigger on the shout out for you, all the smiles. How are you? How are you, buddy? Dude doesn't even have hair? Yeah, that's what you do, right? You wear a bandana to cover up your top tier bald spots. Look at this widescreen action. Are we gonna have the countdown? 3, 2, 1. World of Warcraft's a weird game. World of Warcraft is a really weird game. Goku Franken family is dead. I killed him after letting the mongrels eat dead. That's you stupid fuck. Well, that's what Mecha does. This is true. It's the new end boss. The one that you were fighting this weekend, Sue Ellen. Was it this weekend or was it the other day? You were complaining about it. I remember, right? I remember. What do you do here, Bert?
I give what aid and comfort I can. I have medical knowledge thanks to my time with the followers.
That's noble of you.
I only do what I can to help.
This guy used to be with the followers of the apocalypse by the looks of things. Can you heal me?
I would be happy to, should you require it. You seem to be in fine health now.
Nice. This guy can heal us for free. All right, buddy. Goodbye.
Farewell, friend.
We made friends. Isn't that nice? Who's this guy? Captain
Hey.
Parker.
Something I can help you with, stranger?
What exactly is this place? Who are you?
Captain Parker.
Thank
I'm
you,
in charge of this
Parker.
camp.
What exactly is this place?
This here's where folks go when their luck runs out. Drifters up from the Republic, locals
I
that
am
can't
always
turn a dime,
complaining, to be fair.
drunken reprobates from all around. And if you don't have the caps to get onto the strip, odds are you'll end up here.
All right. Sounds like a chaotic place. Is there any way I can help?
Well, I am a little short-staffed. Maybe you could give me a hand. Some people have gone missing from the camp lately.
Ooh, another
Haven't
quest.
seen any signs of violence or heard about any feuds. They just up and vanished. I've also got Keith and his gambling to deal with. I know that skunk's cheating
Pardon
folk
me.
out of their savings. I just can't prove it.
What could you tell me about the missing people? I wasn't expecting
They never
this.
seem to have much in common. That's
I
why
never
didn't
come
notice
here.
it sooner.
I never
Young
come to this
folks, old
location.
folks, men, women, all disappearing. I remember a family with a little blonde girl. She never talked much, but she always carried this little stuffed teddy bear.
Can you remember anything else?
Seem to recall a lot of them did business with those scavengers over on the west side, Dermot and St. James.
Tell me about this Keith.
Keith's a two-bit hustler.
Coyotes.
He runs a gambling operation out of his shack. Ask me, he wins way too often to be playing fair. I suspect he's running drugs, too. I just can't prove it. Maybe you can find something. Talk to him, poke around his shack, something.
All right. Tell me about those disappearances again.
Some people have gone missing from the camp lately. I haven't seen any signs of violence or heard about any feuds. They just up and left. I remember hearing some of the missing folks were doing business with Dermot and St. James. A couple of scavengers from West Side.
West side, huh? All right, cool. More quests. Oh shit! I kicked the bucket. All right. I just have a bit more of a wander around this place before we leave. So like I say, I never really come here, so I'm intrigued. If we find any other POIs of interest. Door to Aerotech Suite 200. Can you desecrate the NCR Memorial? We did that last week and got told off. It was funny. Right. Caravan shotgun for free? Don't mind if I do. That's not even stealing. Right, who are these guys? Junkie. Keith!
Hey there. Fancy a game of Caravan?
No thanks. Oh, we can make that. Boy, I sure could use some drugs. Right, okay, hold on. Speech 60. I've run some cons in my day, one clever bastard to another. What's your trick?
You know how they say you make your own luck? Well, let's just say I make mine with a little extra ink on the cards.
Marked cards, huh? A little bit obvious, but not bad.
Hey, it's not like I use them all the time. Mostly I keep them in my shack until I see a really fat score roll into town.
Alright. Let me just sort out that barter there so we can pass that check. Right? Apparel. Fuck. Of course I left it at home. Right? I put my roving trader apparel away because, you know, with such a low strength score, I need all the carry weight I can muster. That's fine. We'll just use, please tell me that I've got some, right? Something that'll boost, survival, lockpick. I don't think I've got any speech, guns, explosive, science. Shit. Barter. Okay, I've got 4 of these bad boys. With this, we'll definitely be able to pass it, right? So let's eat a salesman weekly. Alright,
Hey
Keith.
there. Fancy a game of Caravan?
Alright. Gambling's not my scene. Maybe you could hook me up with something medicinal.
Oh, I get you. Looking for a slightly more chemical thrill? Okay, I'll tell you what. I happen to keep some jet around for emergencies. 35 caps and it's yours.
Alright, do we have to buy it? No, we don't. Jet's not my drug of choice. I'll keep looking.
Well, then why are you wasting my time?
Who are you?
Name's Keith. You feeling lucky?
HBJ! What's up, buddy? Happy Big
Friday.
Friday.
Want to win a little cash?
How we doing? How we doing? Let me get you a shout out, buddy. We got everyone's shout out, right? I didn't miss anyone. We got all the smiles. We got Apothecary. We got Kip. Hope that's everyone. Hope we didn't miss anyone. How you doing though, buddy? Happy Big Friday. Excuse me. Pardon me, sorry. Doing good, getting toked. Good stuff, buddy. Have one for me. Have a
Jack, thanks, Panda. I needed that.
toke for me. There we go. Cause yeah, I'm sick and it's illegal here. So enjoy yourself, buddy. Happy Big Friday. Thanks for coming to hang out today. I think I'll pass for now.
Your loss.
He just told me that he writes on his
Come on.
cards, right? And he still expects me to play a hand of Caravan with him. Not only does Caravan suck ass, right? He already explained to me that he cheats. That guy's not the sharpest fruit in the bowl, is he? Whoa. Whoa. What is up with this tin can? Get out of it, right? Fucking spooky tin can was just floating. Kick the shit out of it. Ooh. Apparently nothing's stealing here, so I'm just gonna help myself to some Nuka-Cola. This place sucks though, right? It's full of junkies and rubbish. There's nothing of note around, right? Nothing, no POIs of interest or anything useful either. Right, let's get the hell out of here and go and report back to that guy now that we've got evidence that that guy sells drugs, like he suspected, right? It's just Jet just lying around here. Why would I buy Jet off that guy when I could just pick it up? It's not even stealing, right? I think that was a good use of... Ooh, Fixer. I'll take that. I think that was a good use of a Salesman Weekly. If I did have my apparel with me... oh, Jesus Christ. Are you alright? What's wrong with you? You look like you... A necromancer's just reanimated you. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's get out of there. Go talk to this NCR guy again. And tell him that that guy is actually selling drugs. We've got evidence. Right? Hey, buddy.
Have you found out what happened to those missing refugees?
No, but, oh. Apparently I can't... Alright, whatever. Right. Apparently, well, snitches get stitches, I guess, so it's probably for the best, right? That we don't become a snitch. Let's go and search in Suite 300 now. Happy Big Friday. Happy Big Friday, everyone. Your lung doesn't sound like you should smoke anything, Andy. This is true. Andy knows how to compliment women. Oh! Salesman Weekly, don't mind if I do. Right? At least there's one thing in here that was worth coming here for. I mean, to be honest with you, we needed to speak to Fred, whatever his name was. Right, to pick up that one quest. Anything else from here is just a bonus, really. Is there no one hanging around in Suite 300? Is it just empty? Huh. Okay. Oh, lockpick. Don't mind if I do. 30 XP. Fantastic. And we've got a Magnum revolver down here. I'll take that. And some rounds. We're going to the gun runners shortly, so it's worth picking up any weapons that we find, because we'll be selling them very shortly. Look at all these drugs just lying around. Buff-out, jet, large whiskey bottle, but it's empty, so I don't want them. Mentats. Mentats are my favorite. My favorite drug, Mentats. It seems to be a theme, right? Where all of our protagonists end up really enjoying Mentats. Happened in our last New Vegas playthrough, happened in our Fallout 3 playthrough. Fallout 4 survival is just a distant memory at this point, but Boobies probably enjoyed some Mentats as well. If we're honest, right? If we're honest with ourselves. Anyway, right. Few more rooms to look over. I doubt there's going to be any POIs of interest, right? Maybe a magazine, if we're lucky. Right? Ooh. Ooh, a star bottle cap! Hell yeah, that must be guaranteed. When they're laid out on a desk like that, by like, usually an empty bottle or two, they tend to be guaranteed, right? I'm going to drink those Sunset Sarsaparillas I just picked up. By the way, those like 17 odd Sunset Sarsaparillas that we had before. I'm over encumbered now. Where's Boone? Boone, I need you to carry some stuff, mate. They're in my fridge back in Novak. I stored them there. So we do still have them. It's just that I've got a predicament at the moment where if I carry them, I don't have the carry weight for them. If I drink them, I become dehydrated, right? Because it increases your thirst rather than decreasing it. So I stored them all back at home. Now, they all have potential to have a star bottle cap for drinking them as well. But let's get out of here. I think we're okay to leave, right, at this point. Okay, what did I miss? Does he compliment you, Sue? Yeah, he called me a numpty. What's a numpty? I have deja vu. I asked the same thing, never got an answer. Google it. Google it, right? If you want to know what a numpty is. It's nothing bad. It's just, it's nothing good either, but it's not like I called you anything really horrendous. Right, we want to go next up to, let's see, gun runners, right? Go make some money from the gun runners. That sounds like a good idea. Man, I'm so happy we found this gun last week. I was so happy that the strength requirement was only 2. Tales of Chivalry! Excellent. Good source of magazines. I know I always say that. Always check mailboxes. There's a high probability of there being a magazine in them. Right. Carton of cigarettes. No, I don't want any. Yeah, riff! Thank you, Goku.
Cheer 1 numpty Andy. Lone Wanderer Goku cheered 1 bits.
It's like calling someone dopey or something, you know. That's all it means. That's all it means. Damn, Mecha called you a numpty? That's messed up. Didn't think this from Mecha. Shake my head. Stupid and ineffectual person. Yeah. It's like calling them, you know, like a dummy or something. That's all. It's nothing like horrendous. It's not like I, you know, called you a see you next Tuesday or anything. Ooh, bobby pins. Oh, yeah. Right, over to this direction. We're real close to the gun runners now. We're actually in fiend territory, so I should be sneaking. Right, there could be fiends around, so be careful. There's a lot of yellow ticks over there, a lot of friendlies. I think we're safe. Can I pick anything up on with VATS? Gun runners, fantastic. Then after here, we'll go to McCarran. Oh no, we should go to the New Vegas clinic first. Right. Gun runners, hell yeah, we can make some serious dollar here. Right, Eddie, give me all of these weapons that you carry in, please. I could save these plasma rifles for repairs of my main weapon, the Q-35. It's a full condition at the moment because I've already smashed some into it.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish
I'm
to
a
purchase
sir or
something?
madam. Welcome. That's impressive weaponry. We'll ask some questions later, right? For now, let's get down to brass tacks. Show me what you have for sale.
I am ready to process our transaction.
I always thought Mecca was nice. It's not the case. No wonder you are single, mate. That's a low blow. Right. Thank you, Shiny Anklet. Laser pistol, laser pistol, laser pistol, laser RCW, laser rifle, 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 laser rifle. I'm gonna wait to sell these, right? We'll sell them very, very lastly. I want the power fist. I want to keep hold of that. All the rest of it is my gear. So, let's see what you've got on you, buddy. Any mods? I don't think the Q-35 matter modulator could take mods because it's unique. What about weaponry? This guy's got some really nice stuff, by the way. A lot of that Gunrunner's Arsenal stuff was added to this guy's inventory with the Gunrunner's Arsenal add-on. What does that take? 5.56? Bozar. I wish I could get the anti-material rifle, but you need a strength requirement of 8 for that. And it doesn't tell you the gun requirement, but I'm sure we can't use that because we're crap. Chainsaw, right? Esther, which is a unique Fat Man. Then there's a Fat Man GRA. The Shish Kebab, which is called Gehenna. Medicine Stick's a really weird gun that takes obscure ammo. Power Fist GRA. I've got a Power Fist. I don't think I need a different one, right? It's 2-step goodbye. There's some really good stuff here. The Sleepy Time, right? Effects is silence. This is basically a silent weapon, right? What else have you got armor-wise? Metal Helmet Reinforced. I don't think we want to buy any combat armor or anything like that. We'll find some of that eventually. Right? Loads of mods here as well for regular weaponry. I'm just going to take the caps for now, though. Right? And that's fine. Goodbye, buddy. Right, give all the rest of this stuff that we don't need right now back over to Eddie. Plasma rifles and the Power Fist. Job's a good one. Alright, now the New Vegas clinic, I believe, is up this way somewhere. Oh, we've got trouble. There's trouble up ahead over there. Who's that? Oh, that's just Isaac. Don't know who Isaac is, but he's there. Alright, could that be the clinic there on my compass? I'm pretty sure it's over in this direction. I could be wrong, though. Is that it there? Who are you? Mercenary. Maybe that mercenary there took out whatever the red on my map was, on my compass was. There was a red tick. I don't think this is the clinic, you know. Yeah, there's no location for it on my compass just yet. We'll keep on going. There is a location up in this area somewhere that I wanted to go to eventually as well. The H&H Tools factory or HQ or whatever. That's the clinic there. Hello. You could tell because of the sign on the window. Oh, we got trouble there as well. It's up ahead. Around this corner, there's some trouble. Probably a fiend. It's behind that building there. But first things first, right? Let's get some power-ups. Door to New Vegas Medical Clinic. Right. What am I missing here? Hello, doctor.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you.
Damn,
for a
Shiny
reasonable
coming
fee.
back with a nuka
If
bomb
you've got the
comeback.
caps, I've also got
No, it
several
doesn't take
implants
mods. Thank
available
you,
to
Goku.
enhance your physical attributes.
I'm scared. Why are you scared? I'm single too, though. Coming out of a relationship, I absolutely love the silence of freedom. Right, what implants do you have available?
I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities, make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got two much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
Now, these are implemented in the game instead of bobbleheads. Those bobbleheads will give you, like, +10 to a skill or +1 to a special stat. There's no bobbleheads in New Vegas. Instead, they put the implants in. There's a couple of extra things as well. One that gives you some damage resistance. One that gives you regenerative healing. But for the most part, they are a replacement for bobbleheads. It's the way that New Vegas does it instead. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Indeed, indeed. Show me what you've got for sale.
Because you're a friend of the followers, I can give you a bit of a discount.
Oh, nice. Oh, this isn't what I wanted. Sorry. I want to buy an implant. That's what I wanted.
One other thing I forgot to mention. Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants.
Pardon
The
me.
healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering?
What she meant by that, you can take as many implants as you have endurance. So you can boost your endurance with intense training, I believe, to take another implant. I think it works like that. But it's a factor of your endurance. So you're limited to how many you can take depending on how much your endurance you have. Now, the first and foremost, I want intelligence, right? Because the quicker you get 10 in intelligence, the better. Because intelligence is a direct factor of how many skill points you earn every level up. So with an intelligence boost, we'll have 10 in intelligence, so the maximum amount of skill points every time we level. This is worth trying to get to this as quickly as you possibly can for that reason, right? So we're going to get intelligence first.
For 4,000 caps, I can install a logic coprocessor.
No. Well, yes and no. Here's the caps.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Okay. It's 4,000 caps implant as well. Now, next one I'm going to buy.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
I'm not sure you could get it straight away. Hold on, I want to buy an implant.
All right. Let me do a quick test to make sure your body can handle another implant. All right.
I'm going to be broke after this. That's the downside.
Which surgery are you considering?
I'd like to have greater strength. Put our strength up to 3, right? For carry weight, mostly. Mostly for the carry weight, if I'm honest with you. But I'd like to have greater strength.
I can implant the hypertrophy accelerator for 4,000 caps.
Penis enlargement?
It will boost your
We're a
adrenal glands and
lady,
quickly increase
Goku.
your muscle mass.
We don't have a penis. Well, our character doesn't. I don't have the caps right now? I've run out of caps already.
Very well.
How far away am I? It's 4K for an implant. How far off am I? I'm so close. I need like... What? Like less than 200 caps. Right, okay. We'll leave for now, right? I'm gonna go, ooh, hello. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna take this with me and have a quick browse of this magazine real quick, right? Hidden Haha, no one suspects a thing, right? Today's physician, this is also really good. So I'm just gonna go and read this magazine over in the bathroom. Don't mind me, right? Here we go. I just needed a massive shit, so I'm gonna read this while I'm taking a poop. Here we go. Mine now. It's a good trick for stealing. Is just to take it out of sight, go into hidden, and then take it. Right? If something that you really want is out in the open. Now we want to talk to this guy as well to pick up another quest.
Medicine's running low again.
Is it not this guy? No, it's not this guy. Sorry. There is a guy around here somewhere. Or am I getting my wires crossed? I think I might be getting my wires crossed, right? I am. It's not here. Sorry, I beg your pardon. It's not here we get the quest. It's somewhere in Camp McCarran, I believe, right? I'll be back, though, right, when... Ooh, I'm meeting people. These are good magazines, right? Let me take this in... I forgot to finish having a poo, right? There we go. All done. All done. Don't worry. I know I didn't flush. It just went straight down the toilet without needing to. It was really, really weird. Really, really strange. Right, Camp McCarran is next on our destination list. And that is over... No, Crimson Caravan. Beg your pardon. Right? Crimson Caravan is next, which is just by here. We're going to go here and then hopefully make some more money so I can get that strength implant on the way out. Remember, Ringo owes us some money from Ghost Town Gunfight. Hey. Ringo, you're in really bad shape, huh?
Here's the rest of the
See him hobble over here. 150 bottle caps, so we're almost there, right? We're almost to 4,000, which we need. Pooping is a good trick for stealing. It is. It is. Wrong infirmary. It is. Yeah, I realize that now. I guess you have to make room for the wares. Right. Who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson
Ringo
Caravan.
is beaten up from Ghost Town Gunfight. Huh. Did you see the way he hobbled over here? I think he's got 2 crippled legs and a crippled arm. So what's next for you, Ringo?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan, which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way.
I wonder what becomes of Ringo eventually. Right? It'd be nice to know. Anyway, good luck, Ringo. You're gonna need it, I guess.
I'll see you around.
Especially in the state that you're in. Look at the state of him. Right? He's not even that badly damaged. He's just lost a bit of health. I guess he's just, he's got a couple of crippled limbs, right? Are you open for business, Blake?
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man.
I am looking to sell. Hold on. I just need to grab some stuff out of my companion, right? Boom! You're up, buddy. Let me take from you. Why is he equipped the Magnum revolver? I don't want him to equip that. Alright, there we go. And if I need to sell anything else, I'll take the ammo now.
By me.
Probably why he equipped that gun, right? Because he had ammo for it as well.
Hey there.
I'm looking... show me what you have for sale. Or more preferably, right, what you would like to buy from me. Sawn-off shotguns. Right, I'm going to get rid of mostly everything. And see what you have for sale. Let's go for aid, right? I need purified water, so that's delicious. I'll take right away. I'll take stim packs. Actually, no. Give him back the stim packs. I will take some stim pack. Right? Take like half of those. Half of 15. Let's go for... I know it's not, right? But... Shit, he's still run out of money. 3? He's still... Good grief. Okay, what can I give back to him? This? I need all this purified water. Fine. Right. Oops. Right, give me 5 of those. Give 1 of them back. Give 2 of them back. 3 of them back. Alright, fine. Give me all of those, right? Give me all this stim pack. How is that? How does that make any sense? There we go. Right, that worked out. I'll take all of his money off of him and all of his water. Nice trade, right? Can you answer some questions for me?
Maybe. What do you want to know?
Ringo, will he become the last remaining Beetle? And he's going to go on to narrate Thomas the Tank Engine as well, I guess. Right. I guess you have to make room for the... Oh, I read that. Beg your pardon. Beg your pardon. Where does the Crimson Caravan Company get its merchandise?
Trade routes, my friend. Trade routes. Just about every major town in the wasteland has a Crimson Caravan branch in it.
Do your caravans even have trouble from bandits? Ever?
Out here, we usually split our caravans into smaller bands. That way, we don't lose everything if they get hit. It's not very efficient, though. But hopefully, we'll be able to start running larger caravans once things get civilized.
Nice, okay. Where are you from?
A little place in the NCR called Oak Creek. Used to be a farming town until it got taken over by ranchers.
Okay.
I didn't want to herd Brahmin for a living, so I signed on with the Crimson Caravan and headed east. Not much to tell, really.
That's all. Let's talk about something else.
Need any?
Goodbye. Right, we need to go and see. I'm over encumbered. Brilliant. How much buy? Right, we've got the money for that implant now. So before we go and speak to Alice McLafferty, I think we'll take some Brahmin steak to increase our strength by 1. My weight is 2 over. So let's eat that. And before that runs out, go and get the implant that we need. Right, it's still not going to be a huge amount of carry weight. I think you get like 10 pounds of carry weight for each point of strength. But it helps, right? Every little helps. So I'm going to go and get that strength upgrade. You are pardoned, Mecha. Thank you. Right. Where's the doctor gone? Where's she gone? Oh, she's gone to sleep. Do I have to be here during daylight hours? I hope not.
You're back.
I want to buy an implant.
All right.
I'd like greater strength.
I can implant the hypertrophy.
4,000 caps. I know. Here's the caps.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
I think this is really thematic as well, right? The nature of Mr. House, he's practically a machine himself, right? So I think it's really thematic that we become essentially a cyborg, right? Is what we're becoming. The most underrated Beetle. I like the Beatles, right?
Morning.
My oldest brother makes fun of me for that, but I think they're pretty cool. I like the Beatles. He's like, you do realize they were like the boy band of their time, and I was like, well, they're still pretty cool. Got any art projects going on right now? Your page is kind of quiet on Instagram. Sue Ellen Tony. Beatles is cool, yeah. Good sound. Beatles are it. A lot of people like the Beatles, huh? This is Janet, by the way. We're gonna get well acquainted with Janet later on in the game. Caravan Barracks. We want to speak to Alice McLafferty while we're here. I can't remember where her office is. She might not be there now. It might be... Hold on, what time is it? 7:26 a.m. I guess time passed while we were in the auto dock. Getting our strength upgrade. She doesn't live in the barracks, though. I know that for certain. Main office. Here we are. She's not there, though. We'll just rob the place. Right, Alice McLafferty is who I want to speak with. Hello.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
I do, but I'm not allowed to talk. I'd like to know more about the Crimson Caravan Company.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
How long has it been in business?
The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years.
It's a long time.
We're partially responsible for the progress in
It's
the
not that
NCR.
long after the Great War, right? Does the Crimson Caravan have any competition?
Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market, and the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes.
You're well dressed for this place, Alice.
Normally, I oversee company operations.
Sue Ellen's
at the
under
hub in
NDA.
California.
She's not allowed to
However,
talk.
the new Vegas branch has been underperforming in recent years. Given the
Signed a
conditions
contract.
here, it's not hard to see why. I'll change all that soon enough.
I don't have any more questions. Let's talk about something else.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm looking for work.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
I'll take it. What do you need? What do I need to do?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside camp.
Ah, Dr. Hildern. He's the one I thought was in, I briefly thought was in the clinic, right? But no, that's the guy I was thinking of, is Dr. Hildern. Right, goodbye.
It's been a pleasure.
It has, Alice. It has been a pleasure. I want to get in here at some point, but I think we'll leave it for now, right? I think we need to break into a safe later on. Right, okay. So, with that all in hand, I think we're all done with the Crimson Caravan Company for now, at least. What's my carry weight now? 180. And we're now on 3 strength as well. I think I want to get... I think I can only get 3 more implants as things stands unless I boost my endurance somehow. So I think I want agility and luck, right? They're going to be the most useful to me. But we need to save up money before we even consider that. I've currently got... how many caps? Oh, I've still got a fair amount, but just nowhere near enough for another implant, right? But with all that in hand, now we can continue on with Return to Sender. Is it Return to Sender? I think it's Return to Sender is what the quest is called. So we are going to go to Ranger Station Charlie first, because we can fast travel here, because we've been here before. Hopefully it's not been ransacked by the Legion, because we did speak to Ranger Andy. Oh, thank goodness for that. Right, you there. You're the comms officer.
What's up?
I've brought new security codes for the station radio from Sergeant Reyes.
Simple enough to change? I doubt the Legion's listening in on us. They're not that sophisticated. But better safe than sorry, right?
That is actually a major weakness of the NCR. They completely underestimate the Legion. Because we've played this game enough to know... the Legion actually put a lot of undercover agents in the NCR. They've got moles planted in the NCR like years and years ago. But the NCR really don't think that much of the Legion and how sneaky that they can be, and that they would put sleeper agents everywhere. Where as the game goes on, you learn that they actually have done that very thing, right? But the NCR really do underestimate the Legion's sophisticated tactics. Or ability for sophisticated tactics, I should say. Right, anything unusual happening around here?
All quiet at the moment. Ranger Beaumont is in charge here, but he's off leading a patrol.
Mind if I take some of those extra medical supplies?
I shouldn't have said anything in the first place. And I'd rather not get you into the habit of crossing the NCR.
Alright, he's still not willing to part ways with them. Okay, goodbye.
See you around.
Alright, with that in hand, that's Ranger Station Charlie down. Alright, now we just got to go around all the other ranger stations that are dotted around the Mojave. There can be Legion that spawn in around here. I'm not so much worried about them for my sake, because we're not on bad terms with the Legion yet, right? That's the purpose of doing this now and traveling all around the Mojave now before we can randomly get attacked by the Legion. The hit squads that can spawn in after you in certain locations, they're no fucking joke, right? So it's best to do all of our traveling now before we upset them. The reason why they might spawn in around here, though, around Ranger Station Charlie, is to attack Ranger Station Charlie. So we got to be really careful. I think I'm going to leave Echo till later on, right? Echo will try and come to last if we can. Now, the best way to get to Delta, I don't think it's going to be going from Camp Forlorn Hope. You might think that it's easy to get to because it's the shortest distance as the crow flies. But let's try it, actually, right? Let's try and go that way. And see how that works out. Right, which direction do I want to be? This way. It might work out, right? There's a lot of traveling involved in Return to Sender. You have to walk all over the shop. Get them, lads. These are bloat flies. They keep spawning in no matter how many times you deal with them. Right? It kind of freaks out the camp as well. Them being this close. They can get involved as well. I don't want to waste ammo on them personally because they're just bloat flies. It's not really worth it, right? There we go. I think they're all down. Well done, lads. Good job. I would complain that you took your time, but they're bloat flies. I understand they're quite difficult to hit. Right? Small target, very maneuverable. Yeah, I don't think we can get down to Delta from Camp Forlorn Hope. Even if we can, it's not the most ideal way, I guess, right? Are we close to it? We're not really that far away, are we? Let's try it, right? If I could just sort of scale this cliff without falling off and breaking my legs, that would be nice. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. I don't think that's the camp there, but there is an NCR flag. Oh, it must be. Alright. Ranger Station Delta, so that's 2 of them covered now. Nice and easy. Hello, sir.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Hello. Right, okay. Where's your comms officer? They usually got red hair, right? The comms officers. It's like a running theme for some reason. They gave them all red hair. Right, I'm just going to take this lad's life around the back of this tent a second for a little read. Don't mind me. God damn it, why do you have to be there? Right, I'm going to just chill by here. I'm hidden. There we go, nice, Sue. Hello.
We won't. I'm not supposed to let civilians just walk around this place. There better be a good reason for you being here.
Sue is shady. That's why they call me Shady Sue. They do? They do. They absolutely do. I brought radio security code updates from Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope.
Very well. You can tell Reyes that this station is secure.
I'd like to know more about the Rangers.
Well, when there's trouble regular NCR troops can't handle, they send in a ranger. Problem solved. We're also responsible for keeping the borders of the NCR secure, scouting out threats, that sort of thing.
What do you do here?
I'm in charge of the radio, hence the title Comm Officer. I'd much rather be out on patrol.
Talk to me like a dummy. I'm actually quite smart this time, right? On this occasion, I'm really, really smart. All right, goodbye.
Ma'am.
Oh, is that another magazine? No, it's just a mess on the floor. Not a magazine. Right, where's the next easiest one that we could get to? The 2 that are the most awkward is probably Foxtrot and Bravo. Right, Foxtrot, we've got to go up to a really dangerous area where there can be hit squads. I could take my my marker off as well. What happened to the map? Good grief. Alright, be cool. Probably the next one is probably best to go to Alpha, right? And it's probably best to go from probably the 188, but I don't want to go there just yet. So we'll go from Boulder City. I'll give you some Foxtrot. What's that supposed to mean? Is that a promise? Is that a threat or is that sexual? Because it could be both, right? By the sounds of things. I'll give you some Foxtrot. Sounds a bit like an innuendo. It was both? Dang. From here as well, you can see Caesar's camp. That's what that is over there. Right, that's his main camp. Best way to get to Alpha, I think this is the one where the best way is to swim across the Lake Mead here. Right? But there's also some other locations that might be worth picking up along the way. Is this the one? No, beg your pardon. We'll be swimming to get to Bravo. Beg your pardon, right? Let's go up this way because that's where Alpha is there. That's what the radio mast there. That's where the camp is. Did the texture over there get all weird for a second? There's lake lurks in there as well, by the way. Oh, spotter perk just picked up a bunch of them down there. Right? But you don't have to worry about Milux or any enemy for that matter. No enemy in these old Fallout games, or in Fallout 4 to my knowledge, has an attack programmed into them while they're underwater. They can't do anything. All that they could do is swim. So if there's an enemy underwater, they don't have any underwater attack animations programmed in, which is kind of funny because they're Milux, right? Milux is supposed to be sea creatures. You look an awful lot like Ghost.
Patrolling the Mojave almost
just
makes
with
you wish for a nuclear
without
winter.
white hair, right? Let's speak to who's in charge here.
This is a military outpost. Why are you here?
Any interesting places around here? This might give us some map markers, so it's worth asking around.
Have you ever heard the story of the bomber that crashed into the lake before the war? Supposedly
Call me
it's mostly
Tripod
intact,
Tony, but I don't
even
know
after
why.
all that time.
Why do you guys have such cool nicknames? So you're a ranger.
For about 10 years now. Toughest training I've ever done, and was the proudest day of my life when I got my ranger badge. Did you know that the first battle at Hoover Dam was won because of the Rangers? Legion had the numbers, but we had the skill.
What do you do here?
Ranger Station Alpha used to be the frontline outpost for NCR. When we moved on to the dam, this station has fallen into more a support role.
Alright. Cool story.
So long.
Comms officer, where's your comms officer? There you are, because you've got red hair. And a fantastic mustache as well.
This post isn't someplace a civilian ought to be.
Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope sent me with a security update for your radio.
All right. She radioed ahead and mentioned that somebody was coming by.
I'll give
Not
you
that she'd
one.
send a civilian instead of
Dranklet.
a trooper, though.
I don't get it. Anything going on around here?
Just the usual. Legion scouts try to slip across the river a couple of times a week, but they always end up floating downriver with holes in their heads.
Nice. What is this place?
Ranger Station Alpha. Ranger Lineholm is
He
in
already
command.
is Shanklet. Drownlet? Oh, poor Shanklet. Anyway, goodbye.
Don't get killed out there.
Look at that. There's a poster of Volpez and Coulter on the wall. And another lad's life, which I'll be stealing. Don't mind if I do. Hidden. Give me that. Nice you. Right, let's get out of here before they realize I took their lad's life. Right, next one. Like I said, we'll be swimming across the lake here. However, if I just go around the corner here, we might be able to... I think it's here, right? We might be able to pick up another important location for later, for fast travel. So let's just peek our heads around the corner here. This is going to be a useful location down the road. If I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken, of course. Pretty sure this is near Camp Golf, though. We won't be going there proper yet. I just want to grab it as a fast travel location for now. No trouble, hopefully. And then we're going to go for a swim across the lake. Let's see. You are the furries, biatch. How did they get a picture of Volpez? I wonder. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? That is a good point, though. What's your fancy name then, Goku? Hiker Hinterlander? Blader? I don't get it. I don't speak German. Hopefully I didn't say anything inappropriate. Right. Hopefully. I've had a fair few nicknames in my time as well. Believe it or not. Right. Not including my tag name. That I gave myself. Well, it wasn't actually. It was a combination of two things, right? Because it's like half of a nickname that I used to have. Mayfly used to be one of my nicknames, right? Camp Golf, that's what I wanted to pick up. We don't need to go in there proper. We can go back the way of... which one is it? Is it Bravo? Ranger Station Bravo. Right, which is over in that direction, but we're going to swim for it. Yeah, Mayfly was a previous nickname. I just added the mecha onto it. But another nickname some people to this day call me is Dude. I know that sounds weird. It's a bit like a Big Lebowski situation, right? Because in my old bar jobs, like 100 years ago when I used to work in pubs, whenever I would like serve someone, I'd be like, "You're right, dude. What can I get you?" Or dude. You know, I used to call everyone dude all of the time. And there was a guy who was friends with my uncle. Actually, they worked together, and he was just like, "Oh, your name's Dude," and then it kind of stuck, so everyone called me Dude. And there's they'd be like, "Oh, yo, ask Dude," or let's give Dude a call, you know. I know it sounds weird, but that was legitimately one of my nicknames. To the point, like I said, some people still call me that, right? And don't worry about the red ticks on the compass. They're just lake lurks and whatnot. We're going to be crossing grounds where there's going to be a lot of feral ghouls as well when we get out of the lake. I think that's it there, right? See that there's like a faint... Oh, that tower there just loaded in and completely blocked our view of it. See that radio mast up there? That's, I think that's Camp Bravo, I think. But anyway, that was one as well. I've had quite a few nicknames in my time. Here are two that I remember still there. Right. Two stories that I remember. There's a lot of trouble over there. Maybe we got out of the lake too early. It's shuffling in the way that Cazadors would as well. Maybe we don't want to get out of the lake just yet, right? Maybe we don't want to get out of the lake just yet. I think we got to keep going this way. And go around these hills. Hinterladder is one who takes it in the poop pocket. Really? Poop pocket? Created a character called Heiko Hinterladder in GTA. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, that really hurt. Right, we got a little too close to those lake lurks. And they do have a sonic projectile. They're in the water now. So we're kind of alright. But they do have a sonic projectile. And I got hit by one while they were on the land. And it fucking battered me. I'm almost dead, right? So we're about to do some healing before we get out of the lake. That's bad. How are my limbs? My limbs are fine, at least, right? But we're going to pile on some gecko steak, grilled mantis, some maize. Maize is amazing. Nuka-Cola, purified water, and some stim pack. And that'll do for now. Hopefully that'll get us up to full health. I'm going to get out around here. Hopefully my companions don't die. Right, because they will be bypassing all of those lake lurks at some point. Maybe I should have told them to wait. If I wait here, they might catch up with me. Hold on. Let's wait for an hour. Yeah, there's Boone. Where's Eddie? Eddie's here somewhere. I just saw his name pop up on my... Okay, I can hear him now. There he is. Calm down, Eddie, right? Do not engage. Do not engage. Leave the lake lurks be. Alright, we're going to be cutting across here now to get to Camp Bravo. Are we pretty close? We got some ground to cover. That's fine now. Excuse me. You look like a stoner. You just don't happen to smoke. Thanks, I think. So dude fits. All he needs is a bathrobe. You know, I never said that I didn't used to partake in the devil's lettuce, right? I never said that I didn't before, previously, right? Everyone goes through their drug phase, right? I've been through mine. I've been through mine. In the past, right? In case there's any cops listening. Not just the devil's cabbage either. Other stuff too. But everyone goes through that phase, right? Right, this is ghoul territory now. Boone straight in there. I'm in danger. From what? I don't know. So let's stay up on this cliff. Oh my god! Okay, they're only young cazadors, thankfully. Time to test out our new beast of a weapon, right? Let's go. Okay, we're not doing a lot, and they're only young cazadors as well, which is bad. Right, do not get killed, lads. That's an order, right? Holy shit. Right, cripple their wings. Right, there's one down. Is the other one down, or are we still... Okay, we're okay. How's your health, Boone? Boone's fine. Eddie's fine. Turns out, this is also... What the fuck's down there? There's a lot of shit down there. There's Camp Bravo. There's the radio mast. Currently on top of a pile of enemies, though. It's not feral ghoul territory after all. It's fucking Cazador territory. They're not Cazadors, though, over there. Right? Because you can tell because they're not jittering back and forward. Like you lunatics. Right, let's keep on keeping on. This must be where all the ferals are. Up this way. This gun is pretty damn good, though, right? They were only young Cazadors, fortunately. If they were adults, we might have been in a bit more trouble. They could have destroyed at least one of us, potentially all of us. There's a feral up there. Oh god. What's got me in? Oh shit! Alright. Roma. Oh my god, we're doing no damage. There we go. With my companions, though, we're a force to be reckoned with, right? Yeah, we're surrounded by ferals. Not cool. Go for the body, right? Because it's 95%. There we go. Down it goes. Good job, lads. We're getting XP for this as well, which is nice. 45 XP a pop for the roamers. I don't think we're high enough level to encounter Reavers just yet, thankfully. Reavers are nasty in these old games, right? We didn't really get to fully experience that how nasty Reavers are in Fallout 3 because we went and got the ghoul mask pretty much straight away. But the ghoul mask doesn't exist in New Vegas, so... Right, another Roma. I don't know what Boone was grunting at just now. Is he okay? He's okay. Gain karma. You gain karma for killing ferals in this game for some reason. But fortunately, karma means nothing in this game. Has literally no bearing. Wow, we did a backflip. That was pretty cool. I'm in danger still from somewhere. Right? What are we in danger from? Boone's aiming at something by the looks of things. Okay, this is not how I wanted this to go. Oh, over there. Eddie's got it covered. Alright, Eddie's got our flank covered. He's dealing with more than one, though. I got a 50-50 chance to hit. Let's do it. Nice. That was a sneak attack, so we did good deal of damage to that guy. Right, everyone okay? How's Eddie looking? I can't VATS him for some reason. It's fine though. Just keep on keeping on, okay? We're nearly at Camp Bravo. That radio mast there is our destination, I believe. And I think we're past the majority of the ferals now as well. Everyone has the dude phase. You mean God's cabbage? I didn't have a dude phase. Just chicks mecha. Ah, very funny. I didn't say dude phase anyways. I said drug phase. Sue Ellen said dude phase. Right? Here we are. Camp Bravo. I certainly didn't have a dude phase. Right? I always blame Sue Ellen. You're the one who said it, Sue Ellen. Right, in we go. If anything's following us in as well, the NCR will join in against them, which is the nice thing about these camps. Here we are. Hop the fence. Nice. Right, where's your comms officer, sir?
If you're here to sell something, we don't want any.
I'm not here to sell anything, right? Oh, you're actually the comms officer. This guy's not got red hair, though, right? He breaks the trend, breaks the mold. Sergeant Reyes sent me here. I've got a security update for your radio.
No problem. Hey, do me a favor when you get back to Reyes and tell her that we don't need any more damn ammo.
Buddy.
Wouldn't mind more water, though.
Why don't you use your radio to fix your supply situation?
You think I haven't tried? Every time I do, Camp Golf acknowledges the situation. And soon after that, more ammo.
Strange. How are your water supplies right now?
We're not gonna die of thirst anytime soon, but I'd rather have too much than not enough.
Since you have extra, could I have some of that ammo?
It's not my call to make. You'd have to clear it with Ranger Erickson.
Erickson. Okay, let's go and talk to them before we leave. Goodbye. Where's Ranger Erickson? I think we do actually get the opportunity for a faction test here. Ranger Erickson.
What brings you to Ranger Station Bravo?
Tilden mentioned you had surplus ammo. Mind if I have some?
You're not stationed here, but your rep with the NCR speaks for itself. It's mostly rifle rounds, but I'll throw in a few boxes of pistol ammo.
Fantastic.
I really shouldn't be doing this for you. But there's no way we're going to use all of this or be able to carry it with us.
I don't think I'm even going to take it, right? Because I can go and loot some more out of some ammo boxes, but I can't be asked. And not only that, we'll only be taking it to sell anyways. So I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to give what she just handed to me over to Boone. Boone, where are you? Where the fuck did Boone go? Boone? Oh, not again, Boone. Why does he always get lost? He was behind me. Maybe he couldn't hop over the fence. Like I did, right? Hold on. Let me, exit here and then come back in. I think he might be stuck outside with Eddie. Where the fuck is Boone gone? Boone? Hold on. I'm going to go back inside and wait and see if he catches... Ah, there you are. Right, Boone. Take this ammo, please, buddy.
Fine by me.
357, 556. Alright, we'll sell that off later on. But that's another camp down, right? We've got, if I'm not mistaken, 2 more left, right? The most awkward one to get to is up here. Because it's a very dangerous route to go up that way, right? You can't just go from there either. We've got to take this route here and across this road and then down. This appears towards Jacobstown. I think that is Jacobstown up there. But past here, these cliff sides here, is Cazador territory. And on top of that, Legion Hit Squad spawn in there as well. Luckily, we don't have to worry about them right now, right? So, I think we'll fast travel over to the medical clinic. Been waiting to aura him, but haven't had a good opportunity. Oh, Titan! I almost didn't see you there, buddy. Sorry. Let me get you a shout out. Right? Just drop a pause and I'll get you a shout out. My apologies, buddy. Happy Big Friday, Titan. Happy Big Friday. Been here for a while, just now getting to say hi. How are you? It's good to see you, buddy. Just lurk away. My plan is to go to Ranger Station Echo last. So we'll try and get to, I think, I can't remember what this one's called. But we'll get to this one, and then we'll take a break, I think. How you doing, though, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Been lurking a while. We were out and about. Let's go. Happy Big Friday. Alright, there's trouble over there. Up in this sort of general area up here, east of the strip, there is a location that I want to pick up. Probably not go to just yet. Brahmin. Are those Brahmin hostile? Oh, I know what this is. If you notice, there's a bunch of dead mole rats around this Brahmin. Mole rat ranch. This Brahmin is highlighted in red. It's gone mad and it will attack you, right? So we're gonna leave it alone for now. The idea is that it killed all of those mole rats. Oh, my companions killed it! Fuck it, right? I'm gonna pick up its meat. Brahmin steak is good food. Gives you a boost of strength. So I'm gonna take that meat. Why not? Right. I want to find H&H Tool Factory. And I'm pretty sure it's up in this neck of the woods somewhere. There's trouble over there. I don't know what. Or H&H Tool... something something. There's no locations around here, though. We'll just move on, right? We'll go and deal with that when the time comes, I guess. But I do want to go to H&H Tools at some point during this playthrough because there's a lot of history that'll be relevant to this run further down the line. Could that be it over there? Just keep on keeping on for now. I think no, that's the entrance to Freeside, I think. It's Friday. I get a day off tomorrow. Life is good. I'm gonna do some foraging tomorrow morning if I'm not too tired after work. What are you foraging? Sword? There's the entrance. We'll pick this up while we're passing by. It'd be worth having as a fast travel location at least. I think this is the entrance to Freeside. There's the Kings hanging around outside. I love the Kings. The Kings are great. Alright, there we go. Freeside's North Gate. And what do we have here? This is another entrance to somewhere. North Vegas Square. Just keep on moving around the strip as much as possible, alright? Can't enter that sewer grate there. Excuse me, sorry, pardon me. Apologies for my my cough. Okay, what do we have down this way? We've got trouble. There's H&H there. Right? I want to pick that up now while we're passing by. We won't go in there just yet. But like I said, I want to pick that up for a later stage. What is this here? There's the Lucky 38 in all its glowing glory. Junk door to North Vegas Square. Who are you? A fiend. This is fiend territory, so it's not uncommon to come across a fiend like that in this area, right? You're just a melee lad with a pool cue. Bless you. You've got a first recon sniper, iBot with lasers, and me with the Q35 mat modulator. And this guy thinks he could take us on with a pool cue. I mean, I admire his... well, it's either bravery or stupidity, let's be honest. And now he's goo. Right, is this H&H? You get karma for killing those as well. This is H&H Tool Factory. Right, we found H&H. That's fine. I'm actually heading in the opposite direction to where I want to... No, I'm not. It's fine. Be cool. Going this way as well, we might be able to get hold of some swanky black combat armor on the road. Because I think we come across one of Cass's sacked caravans on this road. There's going to be a little bit of walking to do, but that's fine. Oh! While we're passing, I think this little shack here is it this one? Let's pop inside and find out if this is what I'm thinking of, right? Wynn's Hideout! Excellent! There's a couple of absolute stars in here, right? Couple of absolute stars, so let's pop inside. Trying to make a karambit as well as a
howdy
kukri. And I want to try to forge a ring. Calm down, Sauron. I'm a knife smith in my downtime. That's pretty cool, right? Hello, Sammy wins and Pauline wins. Hello.
What are you doing here, stranger? You looking to start some trouble?
Pardon me, chat. Sorry about that. Right now, if you remember back in the Vicky Vance casino, where before we made Slim Prim the sheriff of Prim, he'd give us a little tour of the car and the gun. There was a gun missing in the gun case, right, from the relic of Vicky and Vance. Now, I know the two of you stole Vance's gun down in Prim.
So, that's just one of our crimes. We're depraved, stone-cold degenerates, you know? You don't want to mess with us.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Sammy, of Sammy and Pauline, the Wasteland's most dangerous and notorious criminal duo. You better not mess with us or you'll end up face down in a shallow grave.
Is that so? You sound pretty tough. I wonder why I've never heard of you.
Simple. Up until now, we committed our crimes stealthily, leaving no evidence behind, so we never built a rep. But that's gonna change with our next score.
These two are stars. They really are. What's your plan?
You'll have to ask Pauline about that. She's the brains of our operation. I'm the muscle.
Alright. At least he's honest, right? Need to get going.
Bye.
Pauline! How's your Pauline?
You best not try any funny business, stranger. One word from me, and Vance will plant you in the ground.
That's so. Who are you?
I'm Pauline, of Sammy and Pauline, the Wasteland's most dangerous and notorious criminal couple. You'd best not mess with us, or you'll have a bullet hole where your eye used to be.
I know the two of you stole Vance's gun down in Prim.
Why would I deny it? I was the one that hacked that cowboy robot while Vance kept him busy. Ain't the first thing we stole, won't be the last.
You sound pretty tough. Why haven't I heard of you two before?
We ain't never heard of you either, so the not being impressed is mutual. Come a week or so, though,
I didn't
and
say
everyone
anything
will
about
have heard
not
of
being
Sammy and
impressed.
Pauline. Just you wait.
What's your plan?
Sammy and me got our hands on a powerful weapon not too long ago. Vance's gun. You know Vance, of Vance and Vicky? That gun's our shot at the big time. We're gonna sneak it in on the strip and rob one of the casinos. Maybe all of them. We'll be known as the greatest gunslingers to ever terrorize the wastelands.
Your plan is going to get you both killed, Pauline.
You'll see. You'll feel stupid that you made fun of us when you learn how rich we are.
Speech 55. That's the greatest plan I've ever heard in my entire life. Yeah, let's do it, right? Let's tell him that it's the greatest plan. Hold on, before we do that, hold on, goodbye a second, right? Do you have any other speech checks? Now that I've spoken to Pauline. You don't. Alright, let's tell him how good the plan is, right? Pauline.
What the hell you want?
You know what? That is the greatest plan I've ever heard in my entire life.
Really? You think so? We've only got the one gun and there's two of us. And we've never done anything like this before. We've never been on the strip either, so we don't know how many guards the casinos have.
Reverse psychology.
What are we thinking? We're gonna get ourselves killed. Look, tell Sammy to give you the gun, alright? Just take it. I don't want it around tempting us to do something stupid.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
That's an easy 50 XP there for the skill for that speech check.
This better be good, stranger.
Pauline says you should give me the gun.
Really? Oh, thank God. I love that woman, but I swear this time she was gonna get us killed. The gun's in the safe. The combination's 5, 23, 34. Take it far away from here before she changes her mind.
I love these two. I love these two, right? They're so flipping cool. The wins. And they're really sweet as well, right? When he's like, damn, I love that woman, but she was going to get us killed this time, right? Reverse psychology. We're smart. Alright. And you do get the unique 9mm submachine gun from this as well. Vance's submachine gun. We'll take it, right? Sunset Sarsaparilla, don't mind if I do. Pre-war money, bottle caps. None of this is stealing, by the way. What else do you have lying around, guys? Anything useful in your fridge? Brahmin steak, hell yeah. Right? That'll do for now. No water, unfortunately. Right, no star bottle cap either. But we might have just saved these two from doing... like, oddly, he's still carrying a 9mm submachine gun there. But I have Vance's submachine gun in my inventory now. But that's how you get hold of that gun from... Oh, God. We're surrounded by trouble, apparently. Alright. Be cool. Which way were we going just now before we got distracted by the winds? This direction, I believe. Let's consult the map. Yes, so we follow the road as far as it will go for the time being. Hopefully I run across that sacked caravan as well. Because that might be a good way of getting hold of some combat armor from the corpses there. I don't know if it's actually this one, because there's a couple of Cass's caravans that have been sacked. And one of the locations in particular, the guards that got killed there, or there is someone who died there, and they have some combat armor on them, and it's a really, really good way of getting early combat armor, which will be better than my my armored vault suit, right? We might have already passed it, come to think of it. I don't see anything up ahead of us. Alright, I think we might have missed it. Where do we head into? Keep going this way. I never managed to find this gun. Show map, please. Ah, over there, damn. Yeah, it's not a marked location, but where we are now, it's down that way in a shack, just on your way up, near H&H. If you go to H&H and then follow this path here, you'll pass it. It's like a corrugated metal shack. And they're in there, the winds. That's where it is. I hope that helps, Goku. Damn, Goku, he said, fuck you, basically. I didn't. I just didn't see in time. There's the sack caravan. Right? So we didn't miss it. I just didn't see your message in time. I apologize. It's by the house with the working door and no load zone. That's the one. Said Google that shit. Mecha mean today. No, I didn't see that, the chat in time. Right, here we are. Griffin wears sacked caravan. Conductor. Alright, if we check these ash piles. Anti-venom bottle caps? Hell yeah. No armor though. Anti-venom bottle cap. Scrap electronics. Straight razor. Yeah, this might not be the one where you get the armor from. Unfortunately. Smash that into my Q35 matter modulator. There's some Sunset Sarsaparilla here. We're good. Oh, they're empty. Fuck. Misc. I just accidentally picked up an empty bottle. Where is it? Put that back. Did we check this ash pile? We did. Alright. Yeah, no combat armor for us yet. It must be one of the other caravans. That there, by the way, is one of the faction safe houses as well. It's the followers of the apocalypse. It's their safe house. It's a really good one as well. There's some good loot in there. Some really good stuff. Goku knows anyways. Goku figured it out, right? His forehead's got a six-pack. Which is the only house like that in New Vegas. Literally opens open doors. I think that one is near the gun runners. It's south of Vegas with the bridge over it. Then there's two, which I don't know. Gotcha. Gotcha. Right, we're going to be taking this path. We've avoided trouble for the most part as well. What's that over there? I'm curious. Not curious enough to risk trouble, though. Should we go over there? It looks interesting. We'll pick it up as a fast travel point, if nothing else, right? There's no red on the compass, so it should be okay. Be cool. Brooks Tumbleweed Ranch? Oh, shit! Is this what I think it is? Maybe not. It looks like it could be, though. Can you see a Wibble out in the field? If it is what I'm thinking of, right? Then I do not want to have money on me before I talk to this guy. Can you see a Nightkin Wibble out in the field? Or am I thinking of a different area? Probably thinking of a different area. Right, let's get out of here. Just in case, right? Just in case. Of course, in New Vegas... Oh, God. Didn't want to put the Brahmin meat away. In New Vegas, you can actually access your bottle caps as an item in your inventory. Right? You can't do that in Fallout 4. They changed it for some strange reason. But I'm going to stash all my bottle caps in that box over there, just in case this is the... Yes, it is! Hey, buddy!
You want to buy Wind Brahmin?
Oh, where did you come from? Wind Brahmin? You mean tumbleweeds?
What?
Oh, you're crazy, aren't you?
Crazy with low prices on Wind Brahmin. You buy one.
How much?
All.
All of my caps?
They are very good, Wind Brahmin. All caps.
Okay.
Ha ha, stupid human.
Joke's on you. I just paid you 1 bottle cap for a Wind Brahmin. Ha, fuck you, buddy. Right, let's go and get all of my money back. Of course, you could always just kill him straight after paying him, because you got no choice but to give him all your caps there. Right, but you can always just kill him straight after and get your money back. But I like to do things this way, because now he's happy because he thinks he's duped me when actually I've duped him, right? And, oh god, there's a Wastelander here who's dead. Even more caps. Fantastic. Right, he's happy, I'm happy. I'm the proud owner now of a fantastic Wind Brahmin. Right? What's inside here? Let's have a look. But yeah, you could just murder him afterwards if he happens to catch you out. Of course, oh, here's a Wind Brahmin. Speak of the devil, right? Here's one indoors, which is odd. Odd place to keep your Wind Brahmin, but who am I to judge, right? Everything here is stealing, so just in case, I'm going to go into sneak, right? Because I don't want to anger that guy outside. Here we've got a bottle cap, another bottle cap. Sunset Sarsaparilla Star bottle cap. Wow, we're finding loads of these now. We'll have 50 in no time, right? Pardon me. What the fuck was up with those stim pack? That one's just fallen into oblivion after I picked up the first one. It's fine, I got one of them, right? What have we got in here? Water, gecko steaks, Nuka-Cola, some good food in there, right? Good food. It was worth coming here to ransack, actually. These Wind Brahmin are sleeping, so be quiet, right? Don't want to wake up the Wind Brahmin. I might have a sleep myself, actually. Right, empty foot locker. Any magazines or anything lying around? I don't think so, right? Speaking of, how is my sleep right now? It's not so bad. My H2O is getting a bit crazy, though. Yeah, we won't sleep here, right? I don't think it'd be a good idea to sleep in here with that guy outside. I am gonna drink these now while I'm getting while I'm drinking some water. Right, so H2O. One more. Job's a good one. Food's okay. Water is the one that you want to really focus on checking, right? The water is the one that goes up the quickest. Ooh, more Sunset Sarsaparilla. Bottle caps! Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's get out of here, right? I'm glad we found that guy. I love that guy. That guy's funny, right? That guy's funny. Doesn't he ask for 1 million? No, he just literally takes whatever you've got on you. So if you stash your bottle caps, but keep one on you before you go and talk to him, he'll only take 1 cap off of you. Otherwise, he'll take every cap that you've got on you. If you've got 1 million caps somehow on you, he will take 1,000,000 caps off you. If you've got 2 caps on you, he'll take 2 caps off of you. And water. What is with that, Sir Ellen? Why do you keep saying that? Does he get mad if you don't have any caps on you? I'm not sure, actually. We should have found out, right? He might attack you, actually. He might go hostile. You know what Nightkin are like? They're batshit crazy. Right. Right, I'm pretty sure we're on the right path here to get to the ranger station now. You can kill him, though. If you're quick enough, you can kill him and get your money back. Right, there's not... This path is not without its own dangers. Right, so we got to be a little bit careful. For the most part, though, it's nothing really that serious. You've got some crazy wild bighorners out here, which are hostile because they haven't been tamed. And you've got giant mantises for the most part. So we're kind of okay. There's a couple of more interesting locations around here as well, but we're not gonna concern ourselves with those for now, right? We just want to get to the ranger station. That's our priority. That group of enemies over there is probably bighorners, right? But as long as we stay away from them, they're willing to live and let live. There's one, bighorner bull. They're hostile by default because they're wild bighorners. They're not bighorners off a ranch, like you see in Good Springs, right? Friendly ones. They're tame bighorners. Bighorners in the wild, they are aggressive. Right, but for the most part, we're just gonna follow this path and stay out of trouble. There is a good reason why I'm leaving Ranger Station Echo till last. Which one are we heading towards? I forget the name of it. Foxtrot. Beg your pardon. So yeah, Foxtrot is our next destination. Then we'll be going to Echo last. Dude, I swear it was 1,000,000 on Xbox 360, but I can't find any information on that. I'm losing my mind. I give you a big one. I go feral. To my knowledge, Goku, it was always all your caps. It's like crazy low prices, and then you... Maybe it's one of the other dialogue options then. Perhaps that's it, right? But if you pick those options, this always goes that way. Don't forget, this is the 360 version as well that we're playing. I'm just playing it on a Series X. So maybe they patched it out. Who knows? Who knows? Where are my homies? They're right behind me. Good. Just in case we do happen to get into trouble on this path. Right, my homies are here to back me up. I think we're like just ridiculously powerful at this stage. With this weapon and my... Oh god. We're in danger. Good job. Good job, lads. It's just mantises. Mantises for the most part. They're kind of awkward to hit, but they're not very strong, right? You don't have to really freak out over them. There's the radio mast over there, behind that tree. There it is, just coming into view now. That's our destination. I don't know when we veer off the path to get there, though. It might be here. This looks about right, right? If we veer off the path here, through this canyon and around the corner. Mandela effect. CERN, right? They turned on that Hadron Collider again. Couldn't they do that so we, like, end up in a good universe instead of fucking things up all the time? Right? Like, land in a universe where Obsidian got longer than 18 months to develop this game, right? They had like a full development cycle of like 3 years, and we got even more New Vegas goodness, right? I'm gonna go for the torso here. My throat's really tickly, guys. I'm sorry, I'm coughing all the time. Don't get me started on CERN. I know those fucks, right? Fucking CERN. bastards. If they're listening, though, I don't mean that. I'm just joking. Also, give me make it so we live in a universe where, like I said, Obsidian had longer than 18 months to develop this game. Is this common knowledge now, right? That this game was made in like 18 months? And it wasn't just made in 18 months either. Part of that time was like going gold, printing discs, because it was that long ago. You know, printing all the cases, going into production that way. So it was probably shorter development time, right? Sorry guys, the more I talk, the more my throat goes. Pardon me. They got so screwed by Bethesda. This is true. Take this with a pinch of salt, right? But it's amongst like discussion about this game is all but true. I think even Obsidian have confirmed this themselves. But the good thing about it is they weren't bitter over it, right? They didn't hold a grudge over it. But didn't like Bethesda say if they hit I think it was like a 90 Metacritic score, they'll get a bonus. But they got like 89. And Bethesda were like, nope, we said 90. You didn't get 90, so no bonus for you, stupid Obsidian, right? Or something really bitchy like that, right? Really silly and petty.
No run-ins with the great cons, I hope. They
got 80 Metacritic and they got a bonus, but they got 79. There we go. Titan knows. Titan knows. Let's see. Just stop speaking and start throwing gang signs. What gang signs? I don't know any. I'm not part of a gang. Goal gang, right? Goal gang. That's what gang I'm part of. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Throat hurts. Yeah, I've had a sore throat for a few days now. Where have you been, Risky? Have you not been paying attention? I'll respect safety word and won't go too deep. That's gross. Akabi. We ruined Goku's Lara. Not on my screen. If they got 80... Oh, I read that. Beg your pardon. What would be a goal gang sign? This, right? Goal gang, goal gang. It's like a seagull. Goal gang. Or is that too lame? It's probably too lame, now that I've done it out loud. So, like, they didn't get it technically, but one of their reviews was updated afterwards and bumped from higher. But because of the initial score, no bonus. Pakaw! That's our call, right? That's our call. That's the Albanian eagle, Andy. Oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't know, okay? If it's already taken, it's already taken. There's nothing we can do about that. What do you know about the Great Khans? Why are we just randomly asking about Great Khans at this stage of the game? Well, I guess we'll find out about them either way, right?
Tough, independent, and as ruthless as they come. They're holed up in Red Rock Canyon, and it's this station's job to keep an eye on them.
Alright, what are you doing out here?
Keeping watch on the Great Khans, mostly. They usually stick around Red Rock Canyon, but at
your
least
fault.
one large group left recently. We called it in, but haven't heard anything about any Great Khan incidents. Whatever they're doing, they're keeping a low profile.
Alright, see ya.
Be careful.
It's a bit strange, but anyway, right. There is something else that we can pick up here as well, is the comms officer. And that's with this, no, not you. Sorry, beg your pardon. Oh, it's the comms officer herself. Beg your pardon, right? Before I do anything, let me just have a look at your book here, Duck and Cover. I'm pretty sure Duck and Cover is a permanent skill boost, not a temporary one, so I really want to steal this one, right? This one's very valuable indeed. Now it's mine. We'll eat that momentarily, but comms officer, hello.
You're here for the money. I told the Emeritus I was good for
money.
I just need more time.
I'll take money. Sure thing. What happened between you and the... Oh, let's say this first, right? I brought updated radio security codes from Camp Forlorn Hope.
Oh, well, yeah. I can do that. Thanks.
Titan. I'm going to take a nap before work. Have a good night, Mecca. Have a good day in work as well. Enjoy your nap, buddy. They are rested and ready for your work, for your day in work. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate it, right? Take care, and I'll see you soon. Take care, buddy. Happy Big Friday. Thanks for stopping by. What happened between you and the Omertas?
I talked to the cashier at Gamora into forwarding me some chips. I was convinced I was due for a hot streak. What
do you mean you were convinced you were due for a hot streak?
The Omertas were nice and
Does
said
that
they'd
even
give
make
me
sense?
some time to pay them back. They also said if they had to talk to me about my debt again, they wouldn't be nice the next time.
I thought NCR Rangers were supposed to be tough and fearless.
I don't want to talk about it.
If you don't tell me, someone else will. I'd rather hear your version.
We were on patrol near the dam when a Legion raiding party jumped us. Didn't even have time to radio it in. I was hit in the head with a machete and knocked out. Didn't kill me, though some nights I wish it had. When I woke up, my nerve was gone. The rest of my squad was crucified, butchered, mutilated. I don't know how they missed me. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they knew they'd broken me. I gambled and drank a lot after that. Got into trouble. But the Rangers gave me a second chance instead of kicking me out. So here I am.
You were too tough to kill, and you'll get payback on the Legion someday. Interesting. Let's move on to something else. Pathetic. The Rangers should never have let you become one in the first place. Let's say the top option, because it's the nicest one, right?
Maybe. But thanks for saying it anyway.
Got good karma for whatever that's worth. Absolutely nothing, right? Goodbye.
Watch out for great cons.
All right. Okay, so that's all but one of the ranger stations taken care of now. Before I actually forget as well, let's go through our aid tab, because I've been picking up some things slowly, right? Let's go for duck and cover, because that's permanent, and it actually has carry weight if it's a permanent one. They weigh 2 pounds, so let's eat that. Explosives increased by 4. Fantastic. What else? Oh, we got here. Any Sunset Sarsaparilla? Or any other magazines of note? I don't think so. I don't think we got any other skill magazines, right? Permanent increases anyway. Critical chance. Oh, I've got some turbo. That's nice to have. Alright, Sunset Sarsaparilla. Don't have any. That's fine. Alright. Cool. We're going to take a break now, okay? Because we're really overdue. And I just wanted to make sure that we got all of the ranger stations out of the way apart from Echo. Echo is going to involve a little bit more work down in this area, okay? Not necessarily Echo itself, but we are going to be visiting a few other places down here as well. That's why I wanted to leave it until last. But we're going to take a really quick break now, okay? Because I did get a little sidetracked with Wind Brahmins and Bonnie and Clyde wannabes. Okay, so that it took a little tiny bit longer than I anticipated, but we'll take a little break now, okay? First break of, it's been 2 hours, right, with no break. 2 hours with no break, so let's do that now. We'll call it no longer than 4 minutes, right? Sue Ellen, Andy, need a tea, and you are streaming for 2 hours now without a break. See, Sue Ellen's losing her shit, right? We better take a break. I need more squash as well. I've been drinking loads because of my sore throat, right? Staying hydrated. So, no longer than 4, and we'll meet right back here at Camp Foxtrot. So, bear with, and I will BRB. It did that thing again, didn't it? It's done that before. I don't know why. I apologize. Did it make a horrible sound as well? Oh my god, wobbly. I flinched. Mecha's PC is losing it. It finally reverse scared us. There you go. You deserved that one. On this occasion, right? We can call it quits now. We can call it quits for all those jump scares you've given me, right? In the past. I don't know why it does that, though. That's not the first time it's done that in the past. Ooh, Sunset Sarsaparilla. Empty. No fucking good. Right? Alright. Whoa. Dude. That was out of order. I know it's full of empty bottles, dude. There's no need to kick it like that, right? Right, the good thing now, though, is that we can fast travel somewhere. Where's our closest location to Echo? Probably from Wolfhorn Ranch. Right, and then we just head this way and follow the road here. And is that a good way, though? Maybe from Novak, actually. Let's go back to Novak anyway, right? Go fight something. Alright. Alright. First things first, though. How are we looking stats-wise? H2O's fine. Let's go and get some sleep, right? Being as that we are at home. While we're passing, let's get some sleep. Here we are. We'll sleep for... What time is it? 2 p.m. Yeah, it's 6 hours. We're gonna be like traveling at night though, which I don't like. I mean, it works both ways. We get some cover of darkness, but so does our enemies. We should have went to Good Spring Source and drunk for free. It's fine though. I've stocked up on some purified waters. Right, we'll leave that at that. I've got some food as well. Let's eat some maize. Maize is amazing. That does H2O a little bit as well. And then... Ooh, they're a little too good to be eaten. I tell you what, that'll be fine, right? That'll be fine. What's my radiation on? Not too bad either. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. It's the only ranger station left. So we just follow the quest marker from where we are. I'm pretty sure this isn't the best way to go, though. Who are you? Mercenary. Traveling merchant.
Hey there.
Hold on. Hold on right by there, right? Boone.
Fine by me.
Magnum rounds. 5.56. We'll sell them off. That's all he's got.
Hey
Dude.
there. Need anything?
We must have sold all of his weapons. Ammo. 357, 556, 9mm rounds. Oh, do you know what else we need to do? We need to store this gun before we leave. I almost completely forgot. I'll take 96 caps. Hold on, have I got anything else worth selling? Before we forget. Pre-war money. Oh, I've got a lot of that. Oh, dang, that's a lot of money. Right? Hell yeah. We'll be rich again. We'll be able to afford another implant. Yeah, let's go and get another implant before we go anywhere, right? Accept. Nice, and I got an achievement for that as well. Ooh, we'll be leveling soon. Right, let me store Vicky and Vance's gun. Because it's just carry weight that we're never gonna need, right? Sorry, we will be on our ways in just a second. Right, I'm keeping all of my uniques for now in here, I think. Hold on. Actually, no, I'm not. Where am I keeping all of my uniques? Ah, here we are. Vance's 9mm submachine gun. There we go. Add that to the collection. And now we'll be on our way. Sorry about that. Good thing we run into that merchant, right? And reminded me to store some stuff. Right, off we go. Guns out, because it might be a little dangerous where we're going. Right? We could... I don't know what we're going to run into this way. Possibly geckos. Possibly ferals. Hopefully nothing too dangerous. Hopefully no Cazadors or Deathclaws. Cazadors or Deathclaws are the things that scare me the most at the moment. And potentially Lake Lurks as well, because their Sonic Blast absolutely rinsed me last time we ran into them. This is definitely not the best way to go, by the way, to get to Camp Echo. But it's the way that we've decided to take. There's a lot of red in front of me. Can we tell what it is? It might be raiders. Or fiends, I should say. I don't think there's any, like... There's raiders in this game, but they've all got weird names. Like fiends, vipers. They're all like gang names as opposed to just being labeled as raider. I don't know if they're... Oh, there we go. Geckos. It's a golden gecko. Okay, golden geckos are slightly tougher than regular geckos. But that's fine. 25 XP a pop. Is that all that's down there? Because there's an awful lot of red down there. I'm going to take his meat. Meat. They're worth a lot, right? So with good weight to value ratio there. I have no idea what all that red is down there. Right, scavenger. This is how you get the isotope 239 for come fly with me, by the way. If you don't use the rocket solution like we did. Mr. Radical, radiation suit here as well, which I'm gonna take because that might be useful. I may as well take that because it has no weight either. Right? Mr. Radical's journal. Day 1. Love the suit. Can scavenge anywhere now. Screw the rads. I hereby christen myself Mr. Radical. Get it? Huh. Day 4. Suit passed first test with flying yellow colors. Overnight visit to Yucca Mountain. Didn't go too deep because something big moving around further down the tunnel. Rad level high, even where I was. And I didn't feel a tickle. Go rad suit go. Vomiting all morning. Didn't splash out on suit or I'd be pissed. Must be something I ate. Day 9. Exciting. Ran across old woman's scrapyard. That's old lady Gibson, right? Bought glowing container for measly 50 caps. Heading for Clarkfield to prove suit at higher rad levels. If it holds up, I'm going to pop this jar of goop open and pour it all over me. I bet I could swim in this stuff if I had enough of it. Oh yeah. That didn't really work out for Mr. Radical there though. As we can tell, right? As we can tell. Because he is now dead. What is that? I'm curious. There's gonna be rads here, I suspect, right? What is this location? What is all that red on my compass? It's scaring me. Yep, Clark Field. Okay, we picked up the location. That's all we need. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry, chat. I beg your pardon. Yeah, all that red over there, due to the radiation, it's either going to be more golden caution.
Eat this.
It's geckos. I was going to say either more geckos or ghouls, right? Ferals. Can they find me? Not a good enough shot there. My companions are going to whittle them down if they actually manage to get to me anyway. Right, here he comes. Oh, he's got friends. 90%. There's our chance. One down. Okay, be cool. 95. Excuse me. Okay, he's still alive. Good job. It's another 50 XP. We could level off of these geckos. This is in a nice place where they're all going to line up nicely trying to get around the back at us. This one's a young one, so he's not going to be as worth as much XP. How's my ammo for this thing? We still got loads. It's fine. 25 XP is literally half the XP. We're so close to level 11. It's a shame that more of them didn't come after us. What's over there? Something. Goo pile. I'm going to take their meat because it's good food. We can go back to Good Spring Source to cook all of this. I'm dangerously close to capacity now though, so maybe we'll just take that for now. Right. There's going to be golden geckos everywhere. Everywhere around here. This is Golden Gecko City. Dogs! Golden dogs! There's more. Fire geckos, though. As the name implies, these guys breathe fire. Right. Go for the head, even though it's not a very good chance. You never know. Yeah, I hit and missed. Nice. Did we level up? We did! Excellent. Level 11. Not an exciting level, right? Because it's not an even numbered level. So we will level up energy weapons because I need to be hitting harder, right? Need to be hitting harder. We'll round off medicine because I like round numbers. Repair can be rounded off as well. Science. Sneak. Alright, with all of those rounded off, what else can we do here? 4 points to spend. Can all go in energy weapons because like I said, I need to be hitting harder, right? So that's good enough. No perk though, unfortunately. Just keep on keeping on though. Okay. We've got trouble up ahead again. So be cool. Watch the mountains, because that's where they're going to be hanging out. I think that's their nest there, that cave. But it's not marked as a location. So it's not a proper cave. I think it's just like their nest, right? Where they're all coming from. Where they're all spawning from. Alright, big chunk of red there. Alright, geckos. I see you. Let's get the drop on them. I missed. I got another achievement for that. That's nice. That's a whole whack of XP there. If you're not familiar, New Vegas has some built-in achievements in the game. Just for doing stuff. There's a little bit of a mixture of classic Fallout leveling. By classic, I mean Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. And also a similar system to what Skyrim does. Right? Say, for example, you kill a certain amount of bugs, right? Or insect enemies. Will grant you a bug stomper achievement in-game. Which, some of them give you, like, perks as well. So, like, Bug Stomper will give you extra damage against insects, right? But it'll also come with a whack of experience as well. Like, I just got one for crippling limbs. I think it was 100 in total. And I got a whack of XP for that, which is nice. Oh god, they're getting close. Right, remember, these guys can breathe fire. So I don't want him to get too close. They'll start breathing, right? One's down. Get him, lads! Oh, he's down. Thank goodness. 50 XP a pop. That ain't bad, right? Let's keep on keeping on. Something down there. It's on its own, and it's away from where the geckos are usually hanging out. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's nothing too dangerous. Right, I think we're off the beaten track here as well. This definitely wasn't the ideal path to Ranger Station Echo. 100% wasn't. Right, scorpions. It's a scorpion down there. Alright, let's keep on making our way around. Yeah, giant red scorpions as well. Bark scorpions are literally, like, not a worry whatsoever. Giant red scorpions, on the other hand, although not the worst things in the Mojave, certainly, I can't get over this rock. Certainly nothing to sleep on. What I was gonna say. Scorpions everywhere. That's scorpion territory over that side. So we're between geckos and scorpions right now. Can I get over this way? There's the radio mast there. Right, that's where we want to be. That's the camp there, Camp Echo. Apparently I can't walk this way. There's like, feels like there's like an invisible wall. Yeah, I may not be able to walk this way. Right, I do want to pick up that location there. Not for any reason, just may as well get it as I'm passing, right? Aha. Alright, there's trouble somewhere, though. Who's that? Ah. We've got NCR feral ghouls here. It's because we're close to Searchlight. I'm going to pick up this location now, right? And then we're going to go in the other direction. For now, at least. As we're really close to Searchlight, we're going to see a bunch of feral ghouls that used to be NCR troopers. Right now, there is a good sign. Oh, never mind. It just spawned into existence. But there is like a lot of nuclear, radioactive sort of waste around this area, and I think it's pooling up there. You can see it's really green liquid in that crater there. Right. I think that's Camp Echo proper as well. There's a backstory to this place that we're going to find out more about soon. But, yeah, there's a little bit of storied history around this area of the map. And also, there's a little quirk about the rangers here at Camp Echo, which we'll see momentarily. In we go. Ranger Station Echo. Fantastic. They're all ghouls!
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
More gambling, huh? Hey, buddy. Which one of you is the comms officer? You're not a ghoul, though.
Gotta wonder what the hell a civilian is doing here.
I sneezed so hard I woke up McGee, and he hissed at me. Guess who gets no breakfast tomorrow? Poor McGee. Poor McGee. I have updated radio security codes from Sergeant Reyes here.
What, again? Didn't I just change those damn things? Alright, fine. Show me the new codes.
What is this place? Oh, no, let's not bother. Let's go,
Yeah.
right? We can return to Sergeant Reyes now. But the good thing about hitting all of these ranger stations first is now that they're all available as fast travel locations, right? So let's go to Fallen Hope. Alright. Sergeant Reyes. Hello.
Welcome back.
All of the ranger stations have been given new security codes.
Glad to hear it. I'll switch over all radio broadcasts to the new encrypted channels. This ought to help us stay a step ahead of any spies. Before you go, I've got another job available.
Oh, what else did you need me to do?
We've received some disturbing reports from some of the ranger stations. Heavy casualties at Alpha, super mutant legionaries at Delta. The weirdest one has to be the Great Khans and their trained death claws at Foxtrot. These reports can't be accurate, can they? I know you've already been out there, but could you do me a solid and confirm these reports with the rangers who sent them in?
Yeah, fantastic, right? Now that I've been to every one of them, it'll just be a case of quickly fast traveling around them and confirming these reports. I'll investigate and let you know what I find out about those odd reports.
Thank you, and good luck.
All right.
Bye.
There we go. Confirm Sergeant Reyes' suspicions about the reports from Camp Golf. Ask Ranger Linome about battle losses at Ranger Station Alpha, Ranger Station Delta, Station Foxtrot, etc., etc. Okay, we could do this nice and quickly. First things first. Delta, because it's the closest. Poor McGee. Right, poor McGee. Right, where's your comms officer? Here they are. Hello. Sorry to wake you. Sorry, not sorry.
Why are you still here?
Why have I got no options? It's not you, that's why. Wait, what the fuck? Why are they all the way over here? Dang! Nyx Flareon, thank you for the raid. Hold on, let me hop over here. Thank you very much, Nyx Flareon. Let me load up a shout out for you. How was your stream? Cool name as well. How was your stream, Flareon? What you been up to? Hope you had a good one. Happy Big Friday, and welcome raiders as well. Let's flip and go. 2 raids! Dang! Back-to-back raids. Glue, what's happening? Happy Big Friday. Thank you for the raid. I did see you live, but I can't remember what you've been streaming. So let me know what you've been up to, right? Flareon as well. Let's drop you a follow, right? How we all doing? Nix is good. Nix, okay, gotcha. What you been playing, Nix? And I dropped you a follow as well. Umber and I were co-streaming. Oh, so it literally is double raids, huh? Double raids. What you guys been up to? Oh, wait, Kaiser. Oh, wait, true to Kaiser. We were playing Repo. Let's go. Played Repo. I hope you had lots of fun. Hope you had lots of fun. Juicy Jorts. Hello. Happy Big Friday. Maple Ramsey. They did a great job in Repo. GG's, guys. GG's. And happy Big Friday, Maple Ramsey as well.
Nix Flareon raided your channel with 5 viewers.
You have to pardon me, guys. I'm sick, right? I've got a little bit of a cough. So I've been coughing here and there and sneezing here and there. Let's flip and go. When the guards go back to sleeping on the job, that's when we'll pull the trigger on these shoutouts, right? Apple's in the chat. Let's go. Thank you, Blue. What was that? What was that? That was an odd alert sound. Mecha is contagious. You're alright, though. I don't think you can catch it over the internet. Right? Yay, apples. Apples for everyone. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. I don't know why I played the old sound alert. Is this a cyber virus? No, just a IRL in-person virus. Right. Can't get it over the internet. You guys will be fine. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. Thanks for choosing me to raid as well. I really appreciate that. We've just been playing some New Vegas. It's been kind of chill today. We're doing a part of the game which involves a lot of walking. But it's been fun, man. It's been fun. It's the worst kind of virus, a British one. Love New Vegas. Me too. We're gonna get on just fine, Maple Ramsey. If you love New Vegas. And I love Fallout in general. I like meeting new folks. Hi from my main account. Hi, Nix. Hi, Nix. Right, the guards should go back to sleep.
Umber Glue raided your channel with 10 viewers.
There we go. Thank you, Nix. Thank you for the follow. Dang, it's all popping off right
Nix
now.
Flareon followed your channel.
Let me give you a shout out. Oh. Maple Ramsey, thank you for the follow. Let's flipping go.
Maple Ramsey followed your channel.
In that case, yeah. Oh, blimey heck. Can you drop you a follow on both of your accounts, Nix? There you go, follow you there as well.
Nix Flare followed your channel.
And we'll get you 2 shout outs. 1 for each. Right. An author! That's really cool. That's really cool. Nix Flare. There we go. This is a repo as well. Let's go.
Oh, it Ruby. Okay. Oh shit, that is not good.
You need to shorten your guard sound sooner or later, Andy. You know what? That's not a bad idea, Sue Ellen. That's not a bad idea. What kind of things that you write then, Nix? That's really cool, right? My dog barked. Get your shout out on both your accounts. And then we'll get Glue as well.
What is this? Okay, I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna mute it though because it's loud.
Let's go. I got Nix killed in Repo. Happy Big Friday, everyone. Thank you for the raids. Oh no, what's the matter?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so one, it's so fluffy. And it's a pumpkin.
What's wrong? This clip? What's wrong with this clip?
It's a spider. It flips inside out and becomes a fuzzy spider.
That's cool. That's cool. It's a pumpkin spider. Right? Glue has a habit of killing people off. She do, right? Can relate. I can relate to that from experience. Right? I've been killed by glue in video games. It was my birthday and a gift was from my spouse. I cried at the end. Oh, that's sweet. Right? That's sweet. What's wrong with it? That's a sweet clip. And that was a really cool spider pumpkin.
What's in here? The cursed skull. What does that do?
This is a fun clip. I have one of those stuffies, but it's an axolotl. Axolotls are cool, right? I work with a guy who's got a pet axolotl.
Maybe I should use it?
He's got some, like, weird, wet pets, right? Like an aquarium.
Oh, God! Oh,
He's got a turtle as well.
God!
Did I just die?
He's got a turtle as well. Glue, you play Peak? Love it. Oh, yeah, next, let's do Peak next. Ramsey, yes, 110 hours. God, I've been falling behind in Peak, right? I've only played it that one time with you guys, and I was incredibly drunk and can't remember a lot of it. Right, I need to catch up. I'm hard hooked. I write fantasy mostly. Nice, nice. I like fantasy stuff, right? That sounds cool. Maybe I'll check out some of your stories. Yes, I also need to play with Maple Ramsey. Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't read that then. I had a little bit of a brain fart. Happy Big Friday, everyone! Or, depending on where you are, happy big whatever day it is, right? It's the weekend for everyone, mostly. And welcome to the channel if you're new around these parts. So chances you are, right? My name's Andy, also known as Mecha, and we play from all the systems, from PlayStations, Xboxes, Nintendos. Occasionally on PC when it decides to work out, right? But more importantly, I hope you all have a good time. I hope you all enjoy yourselves. You will see a lot of Fallout around here. So Maple Ramsey, we're going to be friends, I think, right? We're going to be good friends. In fact, we dedicate every Friday to Fallout solely. Our current run of New Vegas is on very hardcore, which means it's very hard difficulty with hardcore activated, and we're doing a house run. At the moment, though, we haven't hit the strip yet. We just hit level 11, so we're not that far into the run just yet. We're doing a little bit of work for the NCR at the moment, which involves a lot of walking around the Mojave. But we're nearly done with the task at hand, fortunately, right? I don't know what's happened. I'm sent back to these ranger camps, and some guys who I'm supposed to speak to has just wandered off somewhere. I don't know. We'll find out why in just a second. I think we're going to be great friends, Mecha. Me too. Me too. Dang, Goku's got bananas as well as apples. Where'd you get those from? Huh? Apples and bananas. Let's flip and go. It's like a fruit salad. It's like a fruit salad in the chat. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But a happy Big Friday, everyone. Thank you again to Nyx and to Umberglue for the raids. But I'm going to hop back on over to some New Vegas. Right, here we are. What camp are we in right now? I think it was Delta, right? Why is this guy wandered off? I thought I had to speak to the comms officer again, but clearly not, right? The guy who I need to speak to has wandered off down here for some odd reason. There he is! Why are you here, buddy? Oh, I know why he's down here. Right, fantastic moustache as well.
No sudden moves, and you and I will do all right.
All right, no sudden moves.
What do you want?
You filed a report which said Legion super mutants wiped out an NCR patrol.
No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the troopers were fooling around with a grenade when it went off.
Ah, that's strange, right? False reports, it seems. Someone's filing false reports. Okay, see ya.
See you around.
Now, he went to go and check out down here. That's why he's wandered away from camp, right? He might have even... Nope, this thing's alive, but it's listed as friendly. I think he came down here to pay a visit to this Robo-Brain. Right? I think as well, there might even be a unique variant of Robo-Brain down here. For some reason, this one's friendly. Can we go and talk to it? Hello. Hey, buddy.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Alright, cool. Friendly Robo-Brain. For some reason, I thought it would have had a unique name. But maybe I'm getting my wires crossed. Still no idea why that guy ventured down here for. And I have no idea why this thing's friendly either. But it's pretty cool, I guess. Right? You get a good view of Hoover Dam over here as well. Probably why someone's put a seat here with some binoculars. It might even be that guy. Maybe he came down here to have a little look-see. Right, down here at the dam. You can't venture past these fences, to my knowledge, though, right? Maybe you can get up on here and take a proper look over. But he set up a nice little seating area to look over the dam. Right? You can see it proper. There it is, there. That's what everyone's got their knickers in a twist over, is that right there, right? The NCR, the Legion, Mr. House. They're all after that one thing. But anyway, we can move on now, right? Next one on the list is Ranger Station Alpha. So let's go here and see what these weird reports are all about. Who do we speak to here? Let's see. You there! What are these reports about?
Else?
Sergeant Reyes sent me. She's curious about the high casualties at the station.
High casualties? We've had one broken ankle, but nobody at this post has died.
They just want to get Megatron. Reyes' information says otherwise.
Any injury, illness, or death gets radioed to Ranger HQ at Camp Golf.
Camp Golf,
Chief
huh?
Hanlon and his aides compile the reports and assign reinforcements as needed. And they're not needed here.
How could Reyes have been wrong?
There are other Ranger posts around. Reyes might have mixed up the report.
Maybe you're lying to keep morale up.
Do a fucking head count then. Everybody's right where they're supposed to be.
Sorry, I didn't mean to piss you off. Right, okay, let's talk about something else.
Reyes
really
got the
quickly.
numbers wrong. Not much more to it than that.
Alright, goodbye.
So long.
Alright, so another bogus report. But now we know they've been coming out of Camp Golf, right? Or they're connected to Camp Golf. Right, over to Ranger Station Foxtrot. What is that, Goku? It looks oddly familiar. At the same time, I don't know what it is. Right, who are we speaking to this time? Over here. Why do the, rangers in charge of these places just feel like wandering off from camp, right? Hello?
Yeah?
I need to confirm your report about Great Khans with trained death claws.
You must be mistaken.
Well, we could
I haven't
mention
filed any
Lenk
report
as
like
well.
that. Trained
About
death
the
clause?
Gamora debt, right?
I would have remembered that. If someone is saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error.
Lenk told me his story.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. There was a lot of talk about expelling her from the Rangers, especially once the gambling and drinking started. Being posted here is her second and last chance, and so far, I'm not impressed. Link's jumpy all the time, and the others are sick of it.
Oh, alright, cool. Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
I will. Alright. So next on the agenda, and this is why I picked up, oh, we gotta go back to Can't Fall on Hope. Beg your pardon. I'm getting ahead of myself. Right, back to Sergeant Reyes, I assume. Just to let her know that all of those reports were bogus. Right? Hello?
Welcome back.
Okay. The Rangers' versions of the reports they sent to Camp Golf don't match what you received.
I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the Chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to.
Alright. Oh, and there's a whack of XP for that as well. And NCR fame and some money. Thank you very much, Sergeant Reyes. Right, I'll be off to Camp Golf now. And that's precisely why I picked that up as a fast travel location. Because now we can just fast travel straight there, right? There's a couple of things that we need to do here before we leave as well. These guys here, the Misfits. Hello. Oh, actually, you're not. Poindexter.
I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Rangers. What can I do for you?
Are you in charge around here? Tell me about yourself.
To what purpose? It's highly unlikely you'd understand anything I'd say.
Try
Suffice
me,
to
right?
say,
I got
I'm
10
a
in
certified
intelligence. I'm a genius.
And when I'm discharged from this pit of testosterone and failure, I'll have all the money I could ever need.
How did a guy like you end up in the army anyway?
It's a simple idea. The Army offers fiscal security and generous benefits at the cost of substantial personal risk, if you're on the front line. If you perform too poorly, they'll scrub you out. Perform too well, and you get sent to the front lines. All I have to do is ride that mediocrity gradient to a cushy, do-nothing job miles away from the war.
Alright, are you in charge around here?
In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers...
Nobody's doing their jobs here. They just order a complete stranger to do their job. That's a good point, right? I do have rep with the NCR, so they're not just picking me for no reason, right? I do have a little bit of reputation with the NCR at the moment. I wonder if anyone else would share that sentiment.
Genius is seldom appreciated in its own time.
Alright, cool. Goodbye. Alright, we need to talk to the guy who's in charge of these retrobates, right? I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean by my reputation. Right, NCR, we're accepted, right? So we're kind of accepted by them without officially being part of the NCR, right? That's cool. Bethesda company philosophy. Can't argue with that, right? Can't argue with that. Right, I think the guy that we need to speak to, because last time we did this quest, it took me a little while to find them. I think they might be in here. This isn't to do with Return to Sender right now, by the way. I just need to find the whoever's in charge of those misfits, right?
We won't go quiet.
Sergeant McCready.
Oh, hell. What is it now?
How'd you like serving the army? How'd you end up at Camp Golf?
I've been here since the first push into Vegas. Back in the day, this camp was the hotspot for conflicts with the Legion, Raider tribes, you name it.
Wow!
These days, I spend most of my time trying to feed a little discipline into the soldiers under my command. Gotten soft with no action.
HBJ, dang, triple raids? Let me hop over here, buddy. Welcome back, HB. Why is it doing that? Did you hear that? Something's wrong with the sound alerts. It's playing the old one, right? HBJ, how's it going, buddy? Let me get a shout out ready for you. Hustler Bo Jenkins. What you been up to today? How was your stream? More Liza P today? Now Undefined, let's go. Happy Big Friday, now Undefined. Going well. Hey, HBJ, how is HBJ? Let's go. How is everyone? Happy Big Friday, guys. Happy Big Friday. I was playing some Liza P, and I'm on a mega huge gummy. Let's go. Enjoying yourself, then. Enjoying yourself. Happy Big Friday, everyone. Thank you very much. 40 milligrams? That's a lot, right? I take it. Wow. Wow. Plus, all I smoked, I'm flying. Enjoy yourself, buddy. Enjoy yourself, right? Enjoy yourself. Happy Big Friday for Hustler Bo Jenkins, then. Heck yeah! Let's go. Welcome, Raiders, as well. How are we all doing?
Hustler Bo Jenkins raided your channel with 4 viewers.
And let me give you a shout out, buddy. But I went for 4 hours and had to cut the stream for now. Might be back on later, but I'm gonna be here for now. Let's go. How are you getting on with Liza P? I really enjoyed that game. It's probably the best Souls-like I've ever played. Not that I've played many Souls-likes, right? Played a couple. Played a lot of the Souls series, but not Souls-likes. But that one was a good one, right? That one was really, really good. I hope you're enjoying it as well, buddy. Happy Big Friday, everyone. We're just chipping away at some more Fallout New Vegas at the moment. as is the style on a Friday, Fallout Fridays. You find that we dedicate our Fridays to Fallout on this channel. So if you're a fan of Fallout, then you're right at home. But thank you once again, HBJ. Really, really appreciate that. And don't fly too high, right? Or don't get stuck in the clouds while you're up there. But thank you once again. I'm going to hop back on over. What's that System of a Down song? Don't you ever get stuck in the sky when you're high, right? Funny, I thought this was where they sent washouts and losers. So what do you do now that the fighting's died down? Let's say this one. I think this one's going to lead somewhere, right? I think this is the guy we need to speak to about the misfits. And I definitely want to sort out the misfits before we leave Camp Golf. So, funny, I thought this was where they sent washouts and losers.
Yeah, well, somebody has to wrangle those washouts and losers. Somebody's got to turn them into a real fighting force.
Sounds like you're a little disappointed in your troops.
Disappointed? We
there
call
we
them
go.
the misfits for a reason.
Now we found out
They're
about them.
undisciplined, lazy, and they have absolutely no esprit de corps. The squad leader's got some promise, kid named Mags. But as for the rest, I don't see much hope. I'm going to make them shape up if it kills me, though. Or them, for that matter.
Maybe I can help you whip them into shape.
You're welcome to try. Hell, maybe they'll listen to somebody they don't see as an authority figure.
Alright. How'd you like serving in the army?
Man, it's my life. I joined up when I was 16. I don't know how to do anything else.
You joined at 16 and you're still a sergeant?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to get promoted out of the field. I didn't join up to drive a desk.
Alright, fair enough. Some people are just like that, huh? They enjoy being in the field rather than
whatever.
Being in the back lines, I suppose. Right, let's go and have another chat with the members of the Misfits now, right? Because now that we found out about them from their sergeant, we can go and see what the deal is with them. You're not Misfits. There's only one that we need to really speak to resolve this in the best way possible. I think this one in front of me is Mags. Nope, that's an NCR trooper. Poindexter's here. We've already spoken to Poindexter, but let's have a word with him again.
You've done an excellent job ingratiating yourself to the top brass. I assume this is some sort of stratagem?
Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
That seems highly illogical. What reason would he have for doing that?
He thinks you might respond better to someone who isn't an authority figure.
Well, this is an unexpected variable. I had hoped to coast on an easy wave of mediocrity to a cushy government pension.
Maybe I can help out? Guess you don't feel so smart now, huh?
Your insults are both unhelpful and unwanted. I'll thank you to keep them to yourself.
Going back to those squad improvements, I had an idea. No, let's not talk to you, right? There's one guy that I want to talk to in particular. So goodbye, Poindexter. Right? I don't like you. You're a bit of a dick, to be honest with you. This one is Mags, right?
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
We've just met. I literally haven't spoken to you before, right? But I suppose it is nice that you're concerned about my well-being. Tell me a little about yourself, Mags.
Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up, took my shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers.
How come you didn't make it into the Rangers? I mean, the Rangers are pretty badass, right? We know a lot of Rangers, and we've been talking to a lot of Rangers this particular part. So, I can understand you not making it into the Rangers. This is a tall order to do so. You know, no shade at all, Megs. How come you didn't make it into the Rangers, though?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the NCR Army. Think that might have something to do with it?
Alright, sounds like you aren't too fond of your squad mates.
Yeah. I mean, no. They're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me.
This place doesn't seem so bad, though.
Please. Camp Golf is where they shuffle off anybody they don't want anymore. Assignment here is a career ender.
Alright. Let's find out a little bit more about Mags before we move on, right? How'd you end up assigned to Camp Golf?
Easy. This is where they send all the fuck-ups and people they don't want. But hey, it's not like I'm bitter or anything.
No, not at all, right? Not at all. It doesn't come across at all, Mags. Why'd you join the army?
I guess I wanted to make something of myself, you know? Be the best of the best. I wanted to be a ranger, but guess this is as close as I get.
Alright. Okay, goodbye. Now, this guy is part of the Misfits as well.
Hello?
This is Raz.
What you want, Holmes?
I think this guy used to be part of the Khans, right? He's got the look down, but I might be assuming that. We'll find out now. I might be misremembering. Know anything about your squad mates?
We don't talk too much, mostly. Poindexter's a smart-ass prick.
Yeah, I know.
O'Hanrahan's a big
O'Hanrahan, that's the
ain't
guy
good
I
for
want to
shit
speak
in a
to.
Fight. And Mags? Well, Mags is cut out for something other than soldiering, you dig?
Oh, that doesn't sound very nice, right, Raz? That was a bit below the line, mate, right? Sounds like a bunch of winners. Is that winners or whiners? Why would I say winners?
Whatever. Not like I need any of them. I do just fine on my own.
So what's your story, Raz?
Ain't much to tell. Grew up out west, in the boneyard. Heard of it? Yeah, not many people have.
He's not a con.
Wasn't
Beg your
really a
pardon.
good place for kids, you know. I joined up to get out. My family's...
The boneyard is a location from a previous Fallout, if I'm not mistaken. Either 1 or 2, right? I can't remember exactly. Can you tell me anything about Camp Golf?
What do you want to know? Whole place used to be some kind of rich bastard resort back before the war. Now the Rangers use the whole
I think it
resort
used
and
to
we
belong to
grunts get
House.
live in tents. Fucking typical.
I think this place is like one of House's holiday homes, which looks over Lake Mead. Why are you in the army?
Shit, honey, it was this or the Fiends. The Fiends don't last too long in the NCR. At least this way, the badasses with the top shelf guns are on my side.
So it was either Raider life or the army, right? I just got the Fiends mixed up with the Khans. Right, goodbye, mate.
Right.
Right, O'Hanrahan is the one I'm looking for. He's the one that we want to make a suggestion to. Problem is, though, I can't see him anywhere. Maybe he's inside here, right? Mess tent. Ah! They're all grouped together all of a sudden for some reason. Right, O'Hanrahan. Where are you, buddy?
Patrolling the Mojave.
There he is. O'Hanrahan.
Howdy, great to see you.
Why are you so afraid of fighting, O'Hanrahan?
I ain't scared. I just don't like hurting folks is all. Ma always used to tell me, boy, you're the biggest and the strongest, so you mind yourself. Every day she told me that. Guess I done took it to heart.
Can you tell me about your squad mates?
They're mostly pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks. Raz kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life.
Okay. Tell me a little more about yourself, O'Hanrahan.
Well, I was born on a farm out in California. Weren't much. Me, Ma, and Pa, my 2 sisters, and about 40 acres of corn and Brahmin. Didn't ever have no problems, really, except for some lean years. Then I joined up and got shipped out here to New Vegas.
Why did you leave that 40 acres of corn and Brahmin, right? Sounds a bit like a mini paradise out in the post-apocalypse. I wonder why you didn't actually state why you left that behind. Family, crops, right? Livestock. Seems a bit weird. What do you think about Camp Golf?
Oh, it's a fine place. The lake is real pretty, and we don't get bothered much by them Legion fellers.
Okay. How'd you end up in the army?
Well, as it turns out, we had a string of bad harvests a few years back.
Ah, there we go.
Pa said he couldn't afford to feed but 3 youngins or we'd starve. As the biggest one, it was my job to go join the army so's my sisters could eat and so's we wouldn't all be killed by raiders and Jesus would love us. It's all right, I guess. I don't like all the fighting we gotta do, though.
I like O'Hanrahan, right? He's not the sharpest fruit in the bowl, but he's a nice guy. Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
To me? I'll tell you what I think this squad needs. A little more basic human niceness.
Human niceness?
That's right. Folks just don't talk to other folks. And everybody's always cross with each other.
So you think I should find ways to convince the Misfits to get along?
That'd be swell. Only if they knew the idea came from me, they probably wouldn't take you serious no more. So maybe you ought to think about it first. And I sure hope you're more convincing than I am, or they ain't gonna listen.
Okay, I'll try to convince them.
Okay.
And going with O'Hanrahan's suggestion is the way to get the best outcome for the Misfits as well.
Toodaloo.
He says toodaloo as well. I like
Patrolling the Mojave.
O'Hanrahan. He's
Glad
cool.
to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
So about those improvements, Megs.
Yeah, what about it? I told you we need marksmanship and explosive handling improvements.
Okay, let's get them out to the range. Never mind, I'll talk to the others about their ideas first. Hold on. Never mind.
Okay.
Talk to me again,
Glad
Mags.
to see you haven't gotten yourself...
Ah. Right, okay.
Nuclear winter.
Let's go back to... Hold on, I haven't actually got the quest active right now. Convince Poindexter to respect the squad. Convince Raz to respect the squad. Convince Mags to respect the squad. Alright. Let's try again, right? But we'll start with Raz instead. Raz, what's up?
What you want, Holmes?
About getting the squad's readiness reports up.
Like I said, you get the juice, we'll cut loose.
You didn't say anything, right? Because I didn't talk to you about it. What do you think about your squad mates? Know anything about your squad mates? Yeah, know anything about your squad mates?
We don't talk too much, most. O'Hanrahan's a big puss.
Ah, here we go. That's charming. It's good to know team building is alive and well with speech 40.
Shit, maybe you're right. Guess I ought to give him a shot.
Alright, there we go. That's the option we got to pick for all four of them. All three of them, I should say, because O'Hanrahan doesn't count. He's the one who suggested this. So, Megs.
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
Sounds like you aren't too fond of your squad mates.
Yeah, I mean, no. They're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me.
Speech 40. Well, maybe if you tried to lead by example instead of tearing them down.
You really think so? Hell, I guess it's worth a shot.
There we go. That's another one down, and then we just got Poindexter left.
Sure.
Hey, Poindexter. Classic misfit behavior, right? Sitting away from the rest of them on his own.
I assume this is
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Who said that? Judge, what's up, buddy? Oh, why am I doing it here? Hold on. Let me get you a shout out over here instead. How was your stream today? I saw you online earlier. Hope you had a good one, buddy. Let me get you a shout out. Happy Big Friday, Judge. Happy Big Friday, buddy. Thanks for coming to hang out.
Guess this is Burger King because
Shenmue, eh? that was a short but sweet clip, right? Maybe I'll give you double shout outs. I feel like doing so. Here you go, buddy. Have another one. Right. Have another one. I was playing some new MOBA I'm have obsessed with. Gotcha. What's it called? What's this game? Oh, Fatal Frame.
Boom, boom, boom. There's tons of dolls in this room. It's very creepy to see them. I want to get
Let's
out
perfect
of
go.
here.
Hope you had a
Boom,
good one,
boom,
buddy.
boom.
Happy Big Friday. Happy Big Friday. Are you in charge around here? It's got to be that one, right?
in a strictly official...
Speech 40. Since you're so respected, maybe you can help get this unit into shape.
You're trying to appeal to my ego. I must admit it's an effective tactic. All right, I'll help. But only because I want to see if it's even possible.
There we go. And that's all of them, right? Return to O'Hanrahan.
You'll be back to
Right, O'Hanrahan, your suggestion actually worked, buddy.
Patrolling the Mojave. Howdy, great to see you.
How's that human niceness working out?
Boy, the squad sure is working together a lot better now. I think we're gonna be A-okay.
That worked really quickly, and just for a few speech checks, right, we get a 270 XP for that as well. It's kind of nice and easy. Right, let's get out of here. And back to the task that we actually came here for. We're going to carry on with Return to Sender and inform Chief Hanlon what you and Sergeant Reyes discovered. So off we go into the house proper. What they said about this being like a holiday resort for some rich guy, that's it there, right? It is just like a holiday home in a way, looking out over the lake. I think it belonged to House. The reason why I think it belonged to House is a lot of pictures of him up inside, right, on the walls and stuff, which we'll find out in just a second when we enter inside. Right, here we are. House Resort. Oh, well, that explains everything, right? That just tells us everything. It's called Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. It's free on Steam, Switch, and mobile. It's a Dragon Ball game? Dang. That was loss of dialogue. Maybe you should save? We auto-save. We got auto-saves. But thanks for the suggestion, Glue. Every time, oh, I'm dehydrated here as well. How did that happen? See, water is, like, thirst is the worst one to keep on top of. That's the one that goes up the quickest. I'm also hungry, so I'm gonna eat my last bit of maize. No, maize is amazing. Here we go. Food, H2O. Sleep's not too bad either, but H2O is the one that you need to keep your eye on mostly, right? But when 5 minutes passed and we go in and out of our Pip-Boy, it'll auto-save. And it'll also auto-save when we fast travel and when we go through a load zone, like here. There we go. Saving content. See the auto-save notification up there. So there's no real need to worry about manual saves while we're playing. Right, we gotta go and speak to... Hold on, did we activate Return to Sender? We did. Inform Chief Hanlon, right? Let's go up and see him. I think he's up here somewhere. Ah, this way. Yeah, thank you for reminding me, Glue, but there's no need to worry about saves. Right, Chief Hanlon is... There he is! Hello, sir!
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Spring.
Oh,
the
pardon
Mojave
me.
has a
Sorry,
way of
chap.
burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
Do you ever stop talking? I'm investigating some intel problems for Technical Sergeant Reyes.
Interesting that she would wrangle someone else into sorting out the problem. But I suppose you're in the right place. A lot of intel comes through here.
Do you know anything about the problems?
I don't know Technical Sergeant Reyes, but coordinating intel can be messy sometimes. Things get mixed up, people get confused. Heck, I get confused, and I've been doing this for a long time now.
Excuse me?
What he or she sees as a problem might be standard operating procedure. That's not to say Reyes is wrong for being concerned, but it's easy for the sand to get in your eyes out here.
How do you coordinate the intel?
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Gulf. Then I or one of the other rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field.
Why doesn't the ranger station send the intel directly to the troopers?
Comm rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Gulf so we can verify and advise appropriately. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning their intel.
Can you give me any advice?
Well, the logical thing to do is to check with the patrol rangers and comm officers. Don't be too discouraged if some things don't match up. Different people see different things, and sometimes the meaning gets twisted, lost in static from person to person.
Let's talk about something else.
Shoot.
I know you're the one who's been manipulating intelligence data.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
I don't know, it's pretty private where we are, right? I mean, I guess people below us, this balcony, could probably hear us. I don't know, right? It seems pretty isolated to me. And he wants to take us to his office now to talk about this. Basically, we've called him out, and he knows that we're on to him. This guy, by the way, though, this guy's like a really respected chief within the NCR Rangers, right? A bit of a hero, if you will. And what he's about to explain to us is his reasoning behind what he's done. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, right? Not a whole lot of sense at all. Comes off as a bit of a stupid character, actually. Alright, in we go to his office proper. Lucky 38 VIP card, key card. How the fuck have you got a VIP key card to the Lucky 38, mate? I'll have that, right? Fuck you. Alright, dude, explain yourself.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
But you're inventing your own intelligence reports. I've seen the logs and talked to the Rangers.
You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
I'd just like to remind you as well, it was the Rangers that won the Battle of Hoover Dam 5 years ago, right? Just stealing his VIP card. Don't be so bitter, Andy, just because you don't have one. No, nobody's supposed to be able to get into the Lucky 38. That's my point, right? I mean, I guess the VIP card isn't going to open the door to the Lucky 38, but I don't understand why he'd have one on his desk still. It doesn't make any sense. That's all. That's why I was a bit confused over that. Why did you do it?
It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever gonna be able to pull out.
Aren't you fighting for the people of New Vegas? Oh, how does spreading false intel help anything?
People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we gonna send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us.
But what does that accomplish?
Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop.
You do realize that the Legion are not going to stop, right? They're going to sweep right in here and kill everyone anyways. But what you're doing doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. Causing fear and discourse and rumors amongst the troops, right? It's just going to make them even less prepared for what's to come. Or create so much fear, right, that they're not going to be able to defend the dam and therefore Vegas properly. Aren't you fighting for the people of New Vegas?
We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall.
Don't say you're dead, right? What do you think I should do about this?
First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good.
What will you do if I don't turn you in?
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam, Oliver in the center of ruin.
What about you and the Rangers? That's crazy. You've convinced me. Your secret is safe. I can't let you do this. I have to turn you in. Yeah, can't let you do this. I have to turn you in.
Fair enough. You want to do this the right way, go get one of the Rangers. Don't worry, I'm not going to run out on you.
Alright, I'll be back with one of the Rangers. No problem.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you...
Right. Ranger! I need a Ranger! Hello? I think if you go up around this balcony and back down again, it will trigger what is the next stage of this, or what's supposed to happen next.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Or maybe I do have to talk to a Ranger.
Don't tell.
Or maybe it's timed.
Don't tell the troopers, but I haven't had any reports from Station Charlie in a while. Hope everything's okay.
Oh no. Ranger Station Charlie. Oh, I think it's been triggered, right? I think they've been sacked by the Legion.
Evening.
Did it happen yet? Look at all this. Wait, look at all this Nuka-Cola quartz in storage. Right, I wish he'd hurry up and fucking do what he's supposed to. Okay. There he goes. Right, before anyone goes in there, hold on, let me get to his corpse real quick. Because he's got... nope, it's on the floor. Ranger Siconia? Is that how you say that? It's actually stealing, though, so... Let's do our old trick here. Right, get out of sight. Because this is actually a unique gun. It's a unique gun that takes a really obscure ammo type. Granted, but I still want it for the collection, right? Hidden? There we go. My gun now. So, yeah, he commits harikiri rather than allowing me to turn him in. And this is considered to be the best outcome for the morale of the NCR, right? This is considered to be the best outcome for morale. What have you got to say, buddy?
Hard to believe this place used to be a luxury resort, huh?
Nothing about Chief Hanlon, then. Just executing himself like that. Right, okay. What's next on the... Oh, that's it completed, and we got a whole chunk of XP for it as well. I'm going to take a really quick break, guys. Not going to lie to you, I'm busting for a wee right now, okay? So let's call it no longer than 4 minutes, right? And meet me right back here in Camp Golf. So bear with, and I'll be. Alright, good break. Right, good break. I had to, I was busting for a wee-wee. Good break, though. Oh, I didn't sort out my tabs. Mother liquor. Right. Okay, let's have a little look around before we leave proper. Because, like I was saying, this is a holiday resort that House used to use pre-war. It's been obviously turned into NCR camp now. So they've decorated the place. There's that Volpez Inculta poster there again, right? How did they get a picture of Volpez Inculta? But there's one picture that I want to point out. You see this in a couple of locations, but this is one of them, right? I imagine this was pretty cozy at one point, right? A house used to come here and chill out on holiday. But that there is Mr. House. It's our first glance of Mr. House this run, right? I don't know what the robot is behind him. It's a little too small to be Liberty Prime, right? But I'm interested to know what robot that is standing behind him. Of course, House's main company that he started pre-war and how he got all of his riches was in robotics. So he's a robotics expert. I'm going to go back out here where we initially saw Hanlon as well, chilling out up here, sat down next to this radio. Because he's got a really nice view of the lake as well. Just goes to show the House was quite wealthy back in the day, right? A nice little bit of background. Even if just a small little bit of background, but a bit of background on the man himself nonetheless. Right, we overheard talk from that ranger just now. Is this guy still stood here? He's still stood here looking over Hanlon's corpse. That's a little weird, buddy. And you've still got your gun out as well. You do have a fantastic mustache, though, if you don't mind me saying. Right, let's get out of here. Because what we overheard was quite concerning. I think now the return to sender is completed. It's finally happened, right? We're going to go not back home to Novak, but to Ranger Station Charlie. Nope. There's trouble somewhere. Oh, it's Legion. Oh, I wonder if this is going to affect my reputation with them if Boone starts. Boone is going to kill Legion on sight, by the way. Right? This guy doesn't seem to be attacking me. He's throwing spears at my companions, though. Right, there we go. They got him. I don't know if that's going to affect my reputation at all. It didn't say anything in the top corner, though. Right? So, I don't know. I don't know if that had any bearing on anything, right? But if we check his corpse... Oh! He's not going to have... He's not going to have an ear on him because we haven't spoken to Private Sexton. However, though, Legion corpses are a good source of purified water. They're really well prepared for the Mojave. And it's quite apparent when you check their inventory, right? Because they're more like scouts and foot soldiers, right? Who go around on long journeys scouting the Mojave. So they're kind of well prepared. You'll often see them with a bit of food, right? And they're a good source of purified water as a result as well. Now I'm going to leave his weaponry behind. I'm not even going to pick it up for selling at this point. Purely because I can't be asked and I'm being lazy, but still. Right, Ranger Station Charlie. You're okay.
Hey.
They're fine. What the hell? They haven't been... Well, that's relatively good news, I guess, right? That they're still okay. I guess... even though they haven't reported in for a while, they're still okay. Never mind. Alright, let's head back up to Novak. Right. That's very peculiar. Maybe there was a little bit of a sequence break, like they're supposed to have been sacked by the Legion at this point, but I don't know, it just hasn't happened for some reason. Perhaps when we complete Restoring Hope, that's the trigger for it. I don't know. I have no idea. Speaking of restoring hope, let's activate a quest, right? Restoring hope. There we go. I'm going to put my gun away because I think it's relatively safe on the road up towards Novak for the time being. And you do move faster when you've not got your gun out. Well, you've not got your weapon out, I should say. Because it's equally as true for melee weaponry as well. If you holster your weapon, you move a lot faster. I would still kill for a sprint button, though. Like you get in Fallout 4. Who knows, right? If this game ever gets the Oblivion remaster treatment, that game never used to have a sprint, and the remaster's now got one, so we can live in hope, right? In forlorn hope. See what I did there? Anyway, I was hoping, actually, as morbid as this sounds, I was hoping that there was, it did trigger that in Ranger Station Charlie, because we could have spent a little bit more time there looking into that situation. But Eddie's doing that thing again where his guns, where his balls have dropped, look. His little gun that he's got on the bottom of him and these little pieces here, they are detached from his body. Same with the bits on his head. I don't know why that happens, but it happens every now and then, right? Are you okay, Eddie? I don't know, right? Okay, I'm gonna put away this obscure ammo. I'm gonna put away the Ranger Sequoia. Sequoia? I don't know how you say that word. But this gun is... I never really pay it much attention or pay it much mind. Because it takes the 45 to 70G, right? As it's a really obscure ammo you don't come across very often. I don't know how valid it is in terms of a weapon, but I'm gonna put it away anyways because we're not a gun using build, right? We're purely energy weapons. But what we'll do next, right? We'll continue to do Restoring Hope. I didn't go around doing the various little things around Camp Forlorn Hope for a reason. Like I said, I wanted to go around all the ranger stations initially because we are not in a position with the Legion at the moment where they will attack us and spawn hit squads in certain areas around the map, because that is not pleasant to deal with, right? And when you're traveling around the Mojave a lot, and they can pop up in many, many locations, it makes things a little bit more awkward. But next week, I think we'll get on with Restoring Hope at Camp Forlorn Hope. Hopefully, in this run, it doesn't break like we did in the it did in the last time we played this game for our low intelligence run. I really hope that it works this time because I'd really like to show it off because it's really cool. There's a variation in the type of help that you can get in the conclusion of Boone's loyalty quest, and this is why we're traveling with Boone at the moment. We can get some really serious help at the end of all of this NCR business. I do apologize as well because I know this was more of a dialogue heavy stream today. That is the unfortunate part about the set of quests for the NCR and Forlorn Hope specifically, but there will be punch my hand. Oh god, they're really long. They're really long, huh? Much longer than the old one used to be. Oof. I'm getting my workout. Thank you, Glue. Thank you for the tig biddies, Glue. Thank you very much. Risky, take care. Me, JS, Emma, Smoke, and Nap. You all be good. Enjoy your nap, Risky. Thanks for hanging out today, buddy. Happy Big Friday. It's Big Saturday for me, but it's still be Big Friday for you, buddy. So have a good one. Thank you for hanging out today. Thank you for those tig biddies as well, Glue. I have been waiting so long to Aura. You are doing it right now. But Glue, he doesn't even die. That's why I wanted him to save. It does save regularly, Glue. Like I said earlier, going through a load zone like this into another area, it saves, right? So it would have been fine. You don't need to worry about the saves in this game. That's why I don't save very well at all when we're playing. It's because it saves frequently anyway, right? It's not like Fallout 4 survival where you can only save by sleeping in a bed, right? So it's absolutely fine. Just use it anyways. Don't worry about it. That's what it's there for, right? To screw me over. But thank you for being kind, right? Thank you for being kind. I appreciate it. Maybe he will knock himself out. Maybe one day, right? Maybe. Wanted him to save and go find a Deathclaw. I'm glad it does. That means I get you killed without guilt. There we go, right? People do it all the time anyways without guilt. They'll do it in boss fights, right? When I'm playing Dark Souls. I'm not even kidding. It's happened. But, yeah. Dialogue heavy today, so I apologize for that. But, I needed a kind of, a chill, comfy stream today as well. Because, I'm a little bit worse for wear, as you guys know. But we'll continue things next week. We'll go over to Forlorn Hope. And, hopefully... Where are my eyes? Why have I got no eyes? Is it just because of my glasses? Oh, yeah. It's because my glasses are blurring them out. Thank goodness for that. For a second, I thought I had no eyes. Right? I know why. It's because I'm wearing sunglasses, not eyeglasses. Oh, yeah, sunglasses. Good grief. That made me panic, right? Another thing as well. We got this shiny new gun, which is probably going to be our main tool of destruction for the majority, if not all, of this game. But we didn't really get to use it all that much. I mean, I guess we killed some things, right? We fought some ferals and we fought some golden geckos and fire geckos. We did pick up a lot more quests today as well, some of which are from a location I don't normally go and visit. So that's cool, right? And on top of that as well, we got some implants today, so we're looking a bit better. We've got intelligence of 10 now. And our strength is on 3. Let's flipping go. Right? Strength of 3. Oh, I tell you what we could do. Right? I don't have the caps. Never mind. We're really close to being able to afford another implant, though. We'll have a think about which one we'll pick up next. I'm thinking maybe agility, right? Because agility 5 is a little low. Agility is a really important stats for our build as well. Because we've already got crits down, right? Our crits are pretty good at this point. But action points are essential for... guns not so much, but sneak is always handy as well, right? Our sneak is getting up there as well, slowly. Right? It's not our best stat, but... Eyes are overrated. Thank you for the stream. There's no need to thank me for the stream, Glue. Thank you for the raid earlier, if anything, right? Nobody ever should thank me for streaming because it's my favorite thing, right? It's my favorite thing to do in the whole world now, and a lot of that is down to you guys making it so fun. So thank you for being here and hanging out. If anything, right? I should be thanking you, not the other way around. Not the other way around. Andy killed my self-inflicted aura. You have not a high opinion of your chat, Andy. I know you well, that's what it is, right? I know you very well. Right, with that said, though, let's hop on over here and say our goodnights. Another reason to wrap it up now as well is because it's coming up to midnight here in the UK. And I do have work again tomorrow. I got to survive one more shift, right? Today wasn't bad, though. Even though I'm ill, right? I'll be fine by next week. Touch wood. I'll be well again by next week with a bit of luck, right? Just looking for someone who we can raid right now. Of course, if you have any suggestions, drop them in the chat, right? Because we'll take suggestions. But we'll have a look, see if we can help out any homies with numbers as well. Before I do so, right, just a lot of thank yous to say today. Lot, actually. You guys have been hella kind tonight. Hustler Jenkins, thank you for the raid, buddy. Really appreciate that. Nix, thank you for the follow on both of your accounts. I really appreciate that, on your gaming account and your author account. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you for the raid as well. Dual raid with Umber Glue, of course. So thank you, Glue, for the raid as well. Maple Ramsey, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to the Goal Gang, guys. Goal Gang, Goal Gang. Right? Thank you very much. Thank you for any donations with Tig Biddies today. I know there was a couple of redeems involving Tig Biddies, but there was one big direct donation of Tig Biddies, and that was from Sue Ellen for 150 Tig Biddies. Thank you very much for that. And thank you for anyone who came to hang out today as well. The thing that I always say that I appreciate more than anything is people's time, because time is precious. It's the most valuable commodity that anyone has, right? All of us. And not just providing me with a bit of that time and hanging out with me. It's the most valuable thing you can give to anyone, okay? So it's why I appreciate you. So thank you very much for hanging out today. Hopefully you stick around as well for the raid to hang out with one of our homies here on Twitch. If not, though, don't worry about it. I understand if you've got things to do. People are busy as AF, right? Hold on, let me check out someone here. Let's have a look, see. Okay. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back a second. Like I said, if anyone's got a suggestion, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. Right. Shall we go to... Do you want to keep it Fallout? There's someone here who's playing Fallout 76, mind, but we could keep it on brand that way. How does that sound, right? Good night, Mecca and chat. I will nope out too. Good night, Sue Ellen. I hope you feel better soon, right? Hope you feel better. Sue Ellen, I know you've been under the weather as well, right? I tell you what, we will, right? Now, I haven't known this person for very long. They are on a break, I think. I think they're on a break right now. Dang, bad timing. Bad timing. Okay, never mind. Do you guys want to see some Escape from Tarkov, maybe? How does that sound? How does that sound? I'm going to have to make an executive decision soon before it gets awkward, I think. Who's this guy? Bear with. Alright, cool. What about Pokemon Stadium? How does that sound? I don't even know how I know this guy. That's bad, right? I'm sure they're cool, though, right? I'm sure they're really cool. And they're playing Pokemon Stadium, which is awesome. So, Lord, yeah, that's right. It's your friend. There we go. There we go. Let's go and see Glue's friend. That all worked out nicely in the end, huh? Right, Lord. There we go. I'm going to give them a shout out, right? In case anyone gets lost in the raid, then you'll know where we're going. And while the clip plays, I will then set up the raidy raid. That's kind of awkward, though. Don't tell him I said that, right? Just gotta... You know what my memory's like. It's terrible. There we go.
Right. Oh. Okay, so
I think that's all set and ready to pull the trigger, right? Before I do, though, that's it for this week. For American Mayfly, I'll be back on Monday. I don't quite know what the schedule's going to look like yet. If you guys want to see more Witcher on Mondays, let me know, right? Let me know by following me on my socials. I'm on X, I'm on Instagram, or you can drop me a DM here. I'll read that as well if you do so. Just tell me if you want to see more Witcher or not on Monday. Otherwise, I'll make an executive decision. At the moment, I think I might be thinking about playing something random on Monday for a few weeks, right? Also, I need to clear time as well so we could do some more collabs with our friends like Glue and Kip. Like I said earlier, I'm falling way behind on peak, right? Compared to the hours that you put in. But let me think about that, right? But if, like I said, if you've got any suggestions, just let me know with a direct message on any of my socials, and I will read that. While you're there as well, check out my YouTube channel. It's got all the previous VODs from all of our past playthroughs. If you're new and you hear me keep referring to our low intelligence run of New Vegas, it's all up there, including the DLCs, right? It was a really fun run. I've never done a low intelligence run before. Low intelligence gives you a lot of unique speech dialogue in the game as well. We played with Wild Wasteland on as well. I saw a lot of the Wild Wasteland events from the DLCs that I never saw before. Really fun playthrough. Or you can check out, that's just started weekly last Saturday, my survival run of Fallout 4 DLC Nuka World, or just start that whole playthrough from the beginning, because we did the whole game and every DLC on survival mode. That was very fun as well. And there's a lot of other stuff up there as well, not just Fallout related stuff. While you're there, may as well hit that sub button as well. It's free, and you'll be doing me a solid and supporting me massively for doing so. So thank you for that. But that's it. Enjoy your weekend, guys. However long is left of your Big Friday. Perhaps there's nothing left of your Big Friday, but otherwise, enjoy it, right? Have an amazing weekend. Party hard by all means. Be merry, but don't be daft with it, okay? Look after yourselves. Look after each other while you're at it as well, because that's very important too. We got to stick together. We got to have each other's backs. And I will see you in the next one on Monday. Right? Keep your eyes peeled for my socials as well, because the schedule will go up right before we go live on Monday, 6 p.m. UK time. And that's when it'll be locked in as well. So thank you very much for this week. A banging week this week. Thanks to you guys. Some really, really good streams. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. So enjoy your weekend, guys. For now, though, from me, that's good night. Bye-bye. Nosta.
Job, just a simple run, a platinum chip and a loaded gun. My fate had plans I couldn't see. A shot to the head took hold of me. Woke up lost in a desert haze with Vegas lights and twisted ways. Ooh, I saw him on a glowing screen, the pixel king with a vintage dream. He don't dance, he don't smile, but he's been watching me a while. Vegas shines cause he made it so, kept it safe when the bombs did blow. I asked him, baby, what's your game? He said survival's not the same. He's got a plan, he's got the means, but love ain't part of his machines. The house always wins, that's what he said to me. With a voice like sin and a mind set free, I bet my soul on a digital grin. But baby, baby, the house always wins. He's older than the desert dust, preserved in wired dreams and rusty talks in code. He sees in light, but still he haunts my dreams at night. I'm just a girl with a rebel heart. He guards the strip like a shield of gold.